the war against Israel with the worst massacre of innocent civilians in Israel's history. Hamas was more barbaric and more brutal than ISIS. Let me be crystal clear. Israel will respond with determination and force to their unprovoked war crimes. Hamas murdered hundreds of Israelis, men, women, and children, and took dozens hostage into Gaza. This horrific terror act demands a forceful, determined, and sustained response, which is exactly what we are doing and continue to do. Our Air Force is attacking hundreds of Hamas Islamic Jihad targets in Gaza. We follow international law while exercising our right and responsibility to protect our civilians. The days ahead will be long and difficult. We have paid a heavy price, but we will restore security to the people of Israel. Let me repeat, we will restore security to the people of Israel. Israeli intelligence indicates that Hamas are hiding among Gazan civilians inside Gazan homes and schools, hospitals and mosques. Hamas behaves like ISIS. I repeat, Hamas behaves like ISIS. It's the same strategy to maximize civilian casualties in Gaza and Israel and make you all forget the massacre of hundreds of Israelis that started this war in the first place. We will not forget. Hamas terrorists target Israeli civilians. Israel will target Hamas and Islamic Jihad terrorists wherever they will be in Gaza. We will do whatever it takes to protect our people and restore security to Israel. We are also looking to the north as well with full readiness, and we are fully coordinated with CENTCOM. General Halevi had just finished a conversation with General Kurila and will keep talking in the next hours again. Who attacks us in all over the Middle East will face a decisive attack back.
All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice came in good and clear. Please invite your friends and don't forget to give us a dislike if you don't like our videos, and which is appreciated if you don't like it, and give us like, which is not appreciated. Now we saw and we heard, and all of you, know what the news. I do not need to tell you. But I find it very funny that the Israeli need to explain what they need to do. That I will let Hamas explain to you what they should do.
اللهم عليك بيهود شل أركانهم ودمر كيانهم اللهم مكننا من رقاب يهود اللهم مكننا من رقاب يهود
فلقد اقترب يوم ذبحكم وصالكم والقضاء عليكم حتى لا يبقى يهودي ولا صهيوني على وجه هذه الأرض. عقيدتنا في قتالكم أننا سنبيدكم على بكرة أبيكم ولن نبقي منكم أحدا.
اقتلوهم حيث ثقفتموه، ما فيش بنعرفش حدد وين ما بنستطيع سنقاومهم.
التي يتبر فيها ملكهم ويباد فيها أبناؤهم.
اللهم عليك باليهود ومن والاهم، اللهم عليك بالأمريكان ومن والاهم، اللهم احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم أحدا.
Do we need to explain to you
اللهم عليك بيهود شل أركانهم ودمر كيانهم اللهم مكنا من رقاب يهود اللهم مكنا من رقاب يهود
فلقد اقترب يوم ذبحكم وصالكم والقضاء عليكم.
The day we will slaughter you all Jewish is coming soon. This is what he is saying. If you speak Arabic, you do not need translation, which is my case. But in case you do not know, well, the translation is there. In case you don't trust the translation, go ask anyone who speaks Arabic. So why in the world the Jews need to explain what they want to do? Why until now those people are living in the political correctness world? Your women being slaughtered, being raped, even after death they rape them. Your babies, they cut their heads. They raid their houses. Those Hamas, if they are brave, they will attack an army fighting an army, a man fighting a man. They are a bunch of cowards, sons of Muta. And the stupid you, the IDF, need to explain to the world what you will do. Why? Why you need to explain? You need to explain. The European Union asked Israel to abide by the international law. Which law, you stupid donkeys? They are fighting filthy dogs. And you are talking about by law? In a previous video I made, I saw some Christian praying to the Palestinians. Safety, civilian safety. Those are civilians? Didn't you see them dancing when they bring the woman, she is dead in the truck? Didn't you see the women, they are making the barbaric happiness sound? You do not hear it? What is the civilians? Didn't you see kids carrying guns? We have a sickness in the society. It's called political correctness. And the Christians, you know, they want to give hug to everybody. We love everybody. No, we don't love everybody. We don't. Do you love rapists? Do you? Jesus loved everybody. No, he don't love everybody. This is why hell and heaven is created. The wicked man is not to be loved. The Lord himself in the Bible says, peace to the righteous, peace to the people who love peace, and no peace for the wicked man. Those are wicked, evil. Nothing can describe them. And you know, the whole world is talking about what? Talking about Hamas, right? But the real big snake is the Prince of Qatar. Anyone ask himself, where is the money coming from? Qatar. Who bought the weapon? Qatar. Who delivered them? Turkey. Who trained them? Iran. Everybody is talking about Iran. They forgot the biggest snake, Qatar. This is the headquarters. If you go to Al Jazeera right now, you will see they are talking about the murder of Hamas. The murder. They are counting how many murder they died. You remember the stupid donkey Biden when he said, oh, let me find his video, this idiot. He was quoting the filthy Muhammad saying, well, the Prophet Muhammad, he said, if a believer, he says something he don't like, he should change it by his hand. So he encouraged them to do terrorism. What do you mean change it by your hand? Do you know even what does that mean? Those scumbag, all what they care is to win election. There is a few Muslims. They are not even 1% in the population of America. Not even 1%. And then if we check who is a Muslim between them, we will find that the 1% is not even 0.5%. More than 60% of the 1% are Nation of Islam, which has nothing to do with Islam anyway. And then there is Shia, and there is Durzi, and there is whatever. You know, how many sects, and each one of them believe the other one is not a Muslim. But the stupid Biden, he decided to tell the Muslims he is quoting their prophet. The prophet said, if you see something not good, not right, change it by your hand. If you could not, then by your tongue. If you could not, then by your heart. Well, here we go. They are using their hands. For them, the Jews are not good. For them, the Americans are not good. For them, the Hindus, the Christian, the atheist, everybody not good. This is what happened when you have donkeys and politically correct people in the office. Same time, we need to ask ourselves, how in the world even this happened? Simply because the Israeli, they are relaxing. Do you know the story of the turtle and the rabbit? Do you know it? The turtle and the rabbit. The turtle is so slow. The rabbit is so fast. The rabbit, he said to himself, I will take a nap. It's going to take forever for the turtle to be there. But when he woke up, the turtle was already home. So the Israeli, you know, this is what happened when you know, to yourself, when you become like so proud, so strong supposedly, and that supposedly will make you feel like, you know, you are, who is going to even to get close? Who there? So they went to take a nap. This is how stupid the leadership of Israel today. Are they going to learn? We will see. And then we have, you know, the hippies. The hippies, they went to the festival a few meters away from the wall of Hamas, 500 meters away. Those hippie girls, they want to dance almost naked because they love peace, you know, this is festival of peace. And what they do in the festival of peace, they shake their ass naked the whole night, like, you know, peace, this is peace. Like, you look like peace doesn't happen without getting naked and being dancing. I mean, this is festival of peace, and we're in front of Hamas. So everything is perfect to slaughter. No army, no soldiers, everybody home, everybody in his pajama, and the hippies are next to us. Let us get them. Those are the same people, by the way. You see them in New York, in Europe, holding those, you know, white people holding the so-called Palestinian flag. The same hippie are the one who get killed. Peace, you know, love peace, you know, give me a hug, give me a hug. Hamas, give me a hug. You know, let us have sex together. So, this is what happened when you have a nation brainwashed, stupid, liberals, and they think that their enemy, they hate them because of like a piece of land. Oh, you know, we can share the land together. This is not the reason, you stupid donkey. This is the reason. Those people, they have an obligation to kill you all. This is their religion. This is not about a land. This is not about a land, even though this is your land. And the stupid you gave them Gaza. Are you done? No. You gave them the East Bank. Did you get, you know, the West Bank? No. So what you will give them then? Nothing will be enough. They will not rest until they kill you all. Even if you leave the land, they will chase you to America. You see, when those people in this video here, they are talking about slaughtering the Jews, this is being said long before Israel as a state today is built. This is from the time of Muhammad. So those people, they are not talking about Israel today only. They are not talking even about Israel. They are talking about the Jews. The Jews, the Jews, the Jews, the Jews. They are not speaking about Israel. The Jews, they say Saturday first and Sunday next. What does that mean? You know, when I heard it first time when I was a kid, I did not get it. What did that mean? Saturday first and say, you know, the teacher, he said it. I mean, it's normal, isn't it? Friday come first, Saturday come before it. So why he said Saturday first and Sunday come next? Then when I start learning, I learned that this filthy scumbag was saying, we killed the Jews first Saturday and we finished the Christian after. This is what Saturday first and Sunday next mean. And this is why if you are a Christian, you think this has nothing to do with you. That's because you are a fool. They will finish with the Jews, they will start with you. As simple as that. For this is the religion of the devil. The devil himself is their God. His name is Muhammad. Other name for him, Allah. Look at them. The Israeli army and the president and government, please, international community, let us explain to you. Those people, they killed our babies, they cut their head. The other side says, we are coming after you, we will kill every single one of you. The Israeli answer, Habibi, Habibi, we need to fight for defend ourselves, Habibi. You know, those, they kill our, they rape our women. Let us explain to you, Habibi. Invite the journalists. Any journalists have a question? The other side, we are going to annihilate every single one of you. What? You explain what? Talking about what? Madness, stupidity, donkeys. Aren't we done with political correctness? Didn't we have enough of the hippies? I made the previous video. I could not go live really because I was in a place where I have no, you know, equipment to go live. That's the whole idea. I was hunting Hamas maybe in the mountains maybe. So I was, you know, I made some videos on using my phone. And if you remember, I said, what kind? The title of the video is "Funny Plan of the IDF or Israel Army to fight Hamas." What they do? They give a warning to the location. They say leave, and then they hit the building. Are you stupid or what? I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid army like this? Is this war against buildings or against Hamas? This war is exactly against who? So you give a warning to people to leave the building, and then you hit the building. Oh, we killed 10 buildings today. Brother, let us talk to Jack Shalom. Jack Shalom, what is the report for you today from Israel, brother? Christian Habibi, today we killed 10 buildings and we slaughtered 10 bedrooms and we destroy 5 kitchen. Jack Shalom, but what about Hamas? Habibi, before we shoot the missile, we give them a phone call, says leave the building. Have you ever heard of a stupid war like this? Are you launching war against buildings or against Hamas? They give text message in a distance of 2 kilometers away from that building. Says, hey, but potato, listen, we are going to hit the following address. We will give you 30 minutes from now. Take your stuff, take your phone. Don't forget Hamas, take your Kalashnikov with you. And this is why we heard Hamas saying, now lately, we are going to execute from now on, any attack without warning. Look like they listen to me. Actually, there's one of you, he told me that he sent my link, my video, making fun of the IDF. He sent it to somebody, like he is, like, let us say he's a big shot in the army in Israel. He told him, look, this guy, even this guy is an Arab, is making fun of the stupidity you are doing. So you give a message to Hamas to leave, and then you kill the building. And then now they stop sending warning. This is why Hamas look like they are listening to me. So now Hamas, they made a threat. Each time you destroy a house in Gaza, house, let's remember, house, it's a house. In Gaza, we are going to execute one of your hostages. So Hamas now is in trouble. Now we are talking. They want them to go back to the old rules. Give us a warning. You need to give the criminal a warning. So what we would do, are we wasting just money and weapon and bombs? And then the whole world says, look what the Israeli doing. They are destroying Gaza. They destroy nothing. Those are empty buildings. And who is the one counting the numbers there? They say to you 900. How you know? How many times we saw fake videos of bodies? How many times Hamas and the Palestinians? So, by the way, those are not Palestinians. One of the biggest false lie, everybody's speaking about Palestinians. Those are, if you ask any one of them, he will say, ask him, where are you from? He says, I am an Arab. How in the world an Arab become a Palestinian? Have you ever heard of an Arab Palestinian? How that can work? Those are people, they came with the occupation of Umar al-Khattab. Before that date, not a single person speak Arabic in this land. So they themselves, their occupation. Even the Donkey Muhammad book says that this is the book of the Jews. If you go to chapter 5, verse number 21, you will see the Donkey Muhammad making poo-poo. He never mentioned Hamas. He never mentioned the word Palestine. Never. Look like Muhammad, he never heard of it. Because never was exist. Oh, my people, Muhammad said. Oh, let me get Zakir Naik to read it for you. Christian Prince. First of all, those are the Jews who they are following Musa. Abdul, Zakir Naik. Yeah, those are the Jews who follow Musa. Doesn't matter. Those are the Jews and those are their children. Christian Prince. First of all, those are not the Jews who follow Musa. Abdul. Isn't it your prophet? He spoke to them in his time saying, you are the Jews who follow Musa. And its Quran says, oh, children of Israel, 600 years after Muhammad. Christian Prince. First of all, those are not the Jews, and I will prove it to you. Okay, what is the proof you have? First of all, most of the Jews, according to scientific study, they like macaroni. Oh, what did that have? What that have to do with being Jews or not? This is the proof to us that the most of them they are Italian. The Jews, they are Italian because they like macaroni. Exactly. Hey, Abdul, are you a Muslim? Yes, Christian Beth. What is the proof? I drink camel urine. That is the truth. So we have a stupid religion, and you will find someone like Zakir Naik who live in the end of the world. Oh, there's other guy, other donkey, red-headed from America. His name's Sajid. Sajid what? Sajid Lagam? So what? Sajid what? He made he made a video, says Palestine is part of us. I mean, they say to the Jews, look, those Jews are, there's a blonde, there's blue eyes. What happened? A guy who just converted to Islam a few years ago, suddenly Palestine is part of us. And I left a comment for him. I don't know if he dare to answer. Every Abdul who live in Pakistan, he says he claimed that Palestine is part of us. Abdul, are you sure? Yes, brother. What would this guy have to do with the Palestine? Look at this donkey. Palestine is part of us. So the Jew, we asked Abdul, who is the one who built the temple according to Islam? According to the prophet, David and Solomon. Okay, so how Palestine is part of us? I remember once that the history teacher, he was talking about how the Israeli, the Zionists, they took the land, they took our land. And they said, inshallah, we will get the Aqsa back. He said, okay, sir, this is the temple of Suleiman. He said, yes, yes. I said, who built it? He says, well, obviously it's Suleiman. I said, isn't it Suleiman as a Jew? This teacher, he hate me to death. He said, you are a troublemaker. Next time, don't give an answer unless I ask you the question. I ask you the question, you give me an answer. You don't ask me a question, you give the answer. I am the teacher. So, okay. But Suleiman is the one who built the temple, right? So those stupid Abdul, In their stupid books, it says that the one who built the temple is Suleiman and David. And then they claim that this is their Al-Aqsa. What Aqsa? I mean, Abdul, when you're a prophet, he went in his dream. Muslim, they claim that this is a truly physical trip. In the top of a flying donkey. I hope he was not riding Biden at that time. Oh boy. Even the stupid Quran speak about the temple which is built by Suleiman. If you remember, Muhammad is, have a very strong imagination. And he liked the stories the Jews, they tell to their kids. So suddenly Suleiman have a flying carpet. I mean, now we need flying carpet of Suleiman. So we can put all those Muslims in Jerusalem. And look, when the attack happened, do you know what happened in Jerusalem? All the sheikhs in the mosque, they went to the microphones of their mosque, the mosque of the devil, and they start shouting, Allahu Akbar, attack the Jews, kill the Jews. Do you know that? Do you know? Somebody saying, got a grip? I don't know. What does that mean? Do you have a grip? So Palestine is part of us. I left a comment for him and I said, part of you, you idiot. Isn't it your Quran says that this is the land of the Jews? Isn't it Allah, he said to the Jews, go and kill everyone, live there? And then when the Jews refuse, Allah, he cursed them. Read it. O Moses, he told Moses to tell his people, oh my people, enter the Holy Land. And look at the translation, subhanallah, subhanallah. They put the word Palestine. Like, what the heck? It's not in the Quran. The Muslim, to make you understand what is the Holy Land is, they say Palestine. Allah forget the word Palestine. The Muslim, they add it in the translation. Do you believe these are the end of times? My friend, forget about the end of time first and get ready for war. I mean, I find that some Christians are funny. Anything happen in the world, do you think this is the end of time? What's wrong with you people? You like conspiracy, don't you? You like exciting news. Do you like me to announce myself to be a prophet like Muhammad? Okay, let me prophesy for you. Next month, a lot of women, they will have their period. Are you going to say to me now that this is the end of time? So anything happening in the world, this is the end of the time? Focus, focus. Leave the end of time for the Lord. None of your business and none of my business. And don't listen to those people who keep telling you about the end of time. Obviously, they have no time to tell you something useful. The end of the time is something the Lord will decide it, and none of your business and my business. And according to the Bible, nobody will know when the end of the time will happen. So how you think me, I will tell you when the end of the time. Let me make a phone call to Isaac and hey, hello? Get Prince. What of all? Prophet Muhammad, he did when the end of the time. How your Prophet Muhammad, he can tell us the end of the time. According to your Prophet, all the prophecies, they turn to be wrong. Isn't it your Prophet, he says, you will, you Muslims, you will be the minority, and the Roman, they will be the majority. How many millions we have in Italy right now? Christian Prince, when the Prophet did the Roman, he means the Christian. The Roman is the Christians. So a person who is in India is a Christian, he's a Roman. Exactly. So a person who is in Brazil, he is a Roman. Exactly. What about a Christian? He is in Japan. Exactly. What is the? What, are you stuck with the exactly thing? Exactly. Don't be the same as the dummy Muhammad. And there is many false priests. They keep talking about the end of time, and they claim that they, let me tell you the end of time. Oh, look, the bird. Look what the bird is eating. What is eating? He's eating seed. This is a sign of end of the time. Don't let people fool you, and they speak of things that they have no idea what it is. They are just making fun of you. What we care for, that this is the end of Hamas. This is what we want for now. The end of the time is the business of God. Do we agree? What we care for now is the end of the filthy Hamas. We are not worried about the end of the time. When the end of the time happen, let it happen. Those who they are believers, they are saved, they are survivors. Those who don't, they deserve what is coming to them. So if you are a believer, why you are worried? And why you are even, thinking about it? Let it happen. Anytime. So as you see, the Quran say clearly, and never, Muhammad never mentioned the word Palestine or Palestinian. Never. But he mentioned hundreds of times the children of Israel. If I type here, in the Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad, the most funny, stupid book ever. If I type the word Israel, and I type the word Palestine, what I will find? I will find 0 Palestine. And all of those are Israel. And yet they say to you there's no Israel. Abdul, Europe, what's wrong with your prophet? There's no Israel. So what is this? What? Your prophet can't say 2 words without saying Israel, 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 Israel. Okay, who's Israel? There's no Israel. There's no Israel, brother. All of this is Israel. There is no Israel. Oh boy. Abdul saying to me, free Palestine. My friend, it's for free, as you see. Allah, he gave it to the Jews for free. You like it or not, what you can do about it. Abdul saying to me, free Palestine. If you are a man, if you are a son of Muta, go and do jihad. All of you Muslims in YouTube, you are a bunch of scumbag. You claim to do jihad. Free Palestine by what? By farting? Do jihad. Where's your guns? Are you eating too much garlic? Free Palestine, free Palestine. Sisi. Like this guy here, Palestine is part of us. Why you don't do jihad? If you are a really believer in Allah, and Allah will give you a lot of versions, well, go get them before we get you. Huh? Those sissy girls in YouTube, the YouTuber Muslims, Palestine is part of us. Shake your boobs. If you're a man, go join Hamas. You don't even dare to say one serious word. So you go on YouTube, brothers and sisters, Allah, he gave the land to the Muslims, brothers and sisters. May Allah have mercy on the people of Palestine. They don't even dare to say Hamas. You don't even dare. This is how diarrhea is infecting your religion. Do Mimi Hijab dare to say we support Hamas? We will do jihad? He don't. When supposedly the Chinese, they were killing the Muslims. By the way, what happened to the Chinese now? They aren't killing Muslims no more? Suddenly, Joe Biden forget about the Muslims. In a certain time, for almost a year, every scumbag in the European Union and in America and everywhere, I'm talking about presidents and government. Human rights in China, they are killing the Muslims, they are putting them in camps. Suddenly, nobody is talking about it no more. So all of it was just to stop China from growing, from being a mighty country. That's all. The Muslims themselves, they are kissing the ass of China. They invited the president of China to Saudi Arabia, and they brought like the same they did to Trump. They still licking the ass of the Chinese president. Nobody mentioned anything about Muslims being killed. All of them, they're all Muslims. So the Muslim, they invite the president of China, kissing his ass, and Joe Biden talking about the human right of the Muslims in China. The Muslims themselves don't care for the Muslims if this is true. And now suddenly nobody is talking about China killing Muslims. Yesterday, Joe Biden, he was quoting Muhammad saying, if somebody the prophet says, if you see something wrong, you can search it. Joe Biden, you know the thing, quoting Prophet Muhammad, the child molester. And here we know, we want to ask the Muslims, when Hamas, they rape women and they cut the head of babies. And you Muslim, you say that it's against Islam. Who want to call me and prove it to me this is against Islam? And now if the Jews, you see the Jews, they occupy Lebanon. They never rape a single woman. Not a single woman. They enter the land, which is their land, Israel. They never rape a single woman. Muslims give them the land for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. They get inside the town, 5 minutes. Raping children, even dead women. Even the dead women, if you remember the picture I showed you, this woman, she was dead. They take her and they rape her in the truck. She's good looking, brother. They took her dead body. Why are you taking dead body with you? There's hundreds of dead bodies in the floor. They did not pick up anyone except the one she looked good. This is the truth. And those are the believing Muslims. Those are not the bad Muslims, by the way. Those are the one who really believers. The fighter of Hamas are not an average Muslim. Those are truly believers. You should know that. Hamas, you know, like we see, like here, see there's those TV stations, you have to confirm your age in order to watch the video. I mean, do you see YouTube rules, brothers, sisters? Muslim, they post beheading, you do not need to confirm your age. But if Israeli TV posts a video, you have to confirm your age. This is a video made by a woman. She lives in America, I guess, and she called the video how the apartheid, I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly, destroyed my hometown. So they are claiming that the Jews are racist, and they are doing the same exactly what was done in South Africa. In fact, it is them who do that. It is them who don't want the Jews to live between them. It is Muhammad who did that. Let me show just to show you how they lie and they fabricate. The Jews, they build a wall for their safety and security. Otherwise, they should kill, if they are criminals, should kill everybody and should kick everybody. There's more than 1 million Arab live inside Israel, and they are Israeli citizens. Did they put a wall between them? No. Let us see who is the one who put a wall. Who is the one who do ethnic cleansing? This is the filthy Muhammad. He says, I swear by Allah, if I am victorious, because he wasn't sure. This is how much of a prophet he is. He could not prophesy. He said, if I became victorious, I'm going to kick all the Christians and the Jews from the Arabian Peninsula. And this is what he did. He did not build a wall. He kicked them out. He killed anyone who still live there. So you run for your life. Don't worry about how it's pronounced, my friend. People understand my funny English. Doesn't matter how I say it. I'm not here to teach English. You know the thing. But they claim that they are the one who is against racism and the Jews are the racists. They built the wall, brother. Do you see the wall? You open the wall for not even half day. Look what you did. In case you do not know, by the way, there's a wall against those people in every Islamic country. Nobody want to have them. Nobody. There's a wall around them in Lebanon. The Shia Hezbollah and Harakat Amal, they made the Palestinian, so-called Palestinian, but those are Palestinian again, you know, but they are supposedly coming from Palestine. They made them eat the flesh of each other for 1 year. They made a siege on the Palestinians, Hezbollah and Nabih Berri, Harakat Amal, both are Shia. They surrounded the Palestinians from everywhere in Beirut. And they made them eat the dead bodies of each other. No food. 1 year. Nobody talk about it. Why your God did not stop them? My friend, who said that? First of all, I mean, I find that Muslims are very silly and very stupid. I can say the same to you. Why your God did not stop them? I never saw a smart Abdul. It's against the policy of Allah. But let me go with you. My God, he don't teach that he gave anything but a free will. This is the teaching of Christianity. But it's your God who teach that everything happened according to the will of Allah. So now if Gaza mashed potato become, it's the will of Allah. Don't blame the Jews. It is the will of Allah. Do you dare to say anything against that? This is what you Muslims believe. If 1 billion Muslims being killed in a war, it's the will of Allah. If you lose the war, it's the will. You lost Jerusalem, it is the will of Allah. Then you need to ask yourself, what kind of will the will of Allah to make you lose Jerusalem? For me, my God, he promised the Jews to have their land back, and they have it. Or we can show you the verses from the Bible. What your God did. What your God did. Your God could not even protect the black stone. There's nothing left. There's a bunch of little rocks. They connect them with gum. Women, lady, can you give me your gum? Because we want to fix the black stone in the wall. There's no stone there. What happened to the black stone? So this stone will be witnessing for you in the day of judgment. This stone, whoever touch it will like shake in the hand of Allah. Whoever kiss it like kissing the hand of Allah is going to intercede for you in the day. And then there is no black stone. It's gone. Would you like to answer me? Same time, when the Jews refused to kill every Palestinian, according to Muhammad, according to the Quran, Allah gets so upset from them and he forbid them from entering the land for 40 years. Look what the Jews, they said to Moses, according to Muhammad. Habibi Moses, Quran says, we shall never enter it as long they are there. Do you see it? The Jews refused to enter. They said, we will not enter there. You want to go for war? Go you and Allah. Only two Jewish, they came to Moses. Only two. That's only two. Just two people. They don't want to do jihad. He says, Moses, let us go jihad, okay? Let us jump in the motorcycle, you know, let us rape some women. Only two. Moses and two men only. From the whole nation of Israel. And then, because they refused to kill the Palestinian, Allah said to them, therefore, this holy land is forbidden to them for 40 years. Is that your Quran? He said only 40 years, which means after that it's your land. Do you see it? Do you see it? Hey Abdul, do you see it? I know drinking camel urine will make you lose your vision. It's okay, it's okay. Say inshallah you will be able to see it. Yeah, and what you will say now, you will say this is da'if Quran? Abu Rashman, okay, you wanna call me, my friend? Okay, I will open Skype for you, just for you, because you sound like you are very excited. I don't want you to lose your spine. All right, I'm opening my Skype. Just text me. Tell me your name in Skype so I can call you. But text me first. Yusuf, this is from last week. Where are you, Abdul? Text me, text me. Do you think Turkey will invade Greece next? Well, you know, if Greece is alone, Turkey can invade any time. But, you know, the problem is Greece is part of European Union, and he knew, Erdogan, he knew he cannot do that. Same time, you know, war with Greece is not the same as with Armenia. There's a different situation. This coward Erdogan, if he can, trust me, he will not hesitate for a second. But he will not dare. Do you dare see the Christians, brothers, help us to take back our land? Do you dare to say, this is what I say every day. And we did. Don't you know that I joined the USA Army? Don't you know? Do you know or you don't? I'm not a person who speaks in YouTube, my friend. When it's time for war, I join to go to war. I joined the USA Army when nobody wanted to join. In the time where Al-Qaeda were cutting heads, everybody is afraid. I am then joined. Me, Christian Prince. I'm not a potato like you. I do it. I don't say it. All right? You're a potato. I am not. Will they free Cyprus? Why you want people to free your land? You see, the Jews now, they are the one freeing their land. It's nobody else. Why you want the whole world to fight for you and you don't want to fight for your land? And why even you allow them to take your land? You see, any nation in the world, they depend in other nations to protect them. They are stupid. I will give it to you as an example, as a household, not a nation. Do I depend on the police to protect me from the terrorists of Hamas? What if they come to me to kill me? I will be happy if they come. I'm ready. By the time the police come here, if I depend on them, I will be dead. I will be shish kebab. So you don't defend your land. You don't deserve to have a land. As simple as that. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not a Christian. You have time, you and your wife, to go with bikini to the beach, but you have no time to do training for war. You don't. If you believe that evil exists, then you should be ready for evil. And it's not about a size. You know, David, when he destroyed a king, he was a kid. There's a little town in Syria. Many Christians, they knew what I'm talking about. ISIS, Al-Qaeda surrounded from every direction. Little town. Not even 40,000 people. With all the mighty weapon of the American they have. With all the weapon they took from the Iraqi army. Mighty weapon. They could not enter 1 meter into that town. Why? Because those people are willing to die. but not to let them get in. Suicide bombers, car bombing, you name it. They could not take it for 1 second. When people are willing to fight and they believe that either they live with dignity or they die, nobody can take your land. If you are a potato, you put your hand up. Secondly, Hamas come to us, put your hand up. Don't kill me, don't kill me. No. Then they will rape you. They will rape your wife, and you deserve it. You are just a potato. Real men don't die. Real men don't die, even if you kill them. The dead one is the one who don't fight and defend his home. He's dead already, even if he stay alive. Where is the Abdul wanna call me? I see nobody. Abdul, where are you? And you know, because the whole world is politically correct, so now you will see even the Christians, you know, I mean, they make me sick, those Christians, you know, we pray for the safety of civilian. What civilian? What civilian? They want the Israeli to go to Gaza and they, hey, please, civilian, can you move a little bit because Hamas is just hiding behind you. Sorry, we cannot shoot then. And then Hamas, she showed. I mean, those Christians, they are coming from different galaxies. Hippies. Why you don't put a red dot in your head and you look those who worship Krishna, whatever, and dance in the street like them and wear yellow bed sheet? Hippie, hippie. Those are false Christians. They do not know what the Bible says. They do not know what war means. They think that evil is something can be washed by Clorox. You know, just put it in the laundry machine, just put some detergent, and you will be clean. What calling me potato? You are not calling me. Let me be sure that you are getting the correct number. Hold on. This is my, is that what you are calling? Text me here. Let me be sure that this is the what my channel is showing. Yeah, this is the one it's showing. Anyway, so now the war, I'm not expecting much from this potato Netanyahu. He's a potato. He is not David. This war needs somebody have the heart of David. This war needs a real man. Even the army, the Israeli army, they have a very powerful men, brave men. But the leadership are politician. Politician, they are not. Those people, they hide under the table for one bullet. Like Trump. Trump, he heard a fart, he want to go under the table. Same as Biden. So, to lead a nation in the time of war, you should not have a civilian. You should not. You should have a person who know war, he live in war, he practiced war, and he knew what war is. Not a person wearing a suit and shiny shoes, and he never hold a gun in his hand, and if he hold it, maybe he will shoot his wife by mistake. You need a real man who knows what is war. And he is willing to die for his nation. Not a person he is willing to win the election. Those people just want to win election. This is why I'm not expecting too much from Netanyahu. He is just a politician. In fact, this person, if you have a little dignity, should resign immediately. Because everything happened under his command. He is the chief of the army. How in the world you give vacation to everybody? Where is the army? Where do you think you are living? Hawaii? Abdul, one more time you say why you are not answering, I will block you. My Skype is open. Anyone can call me except you, right? So one more time you say, they play victims. This is how you will go. And why you are using my picture, you stupid son of Muta? Guys, this is Muslim Prince. He converted to Christianity. He have a cross in his chest. I was wondering, who is this? I'm texting myself. Like what? What? Abdul, you should put the picture of your prophet. Let me find it for you. Hold on. I will help you. I will help you. Hold on. You put the picture. Don't use my. Shame on you. Abdul. Let me show you the picture of your prophet, brother. So you can use it in your profile and you can be proud about it. Where is the picture of your prophet? Hold on. You put the picture of your prophet. You know, Muslims, they are the biggest bully nation in the world. Bully. You know what the bully mean? Bully. Where is the picture of Muhammad? What happened to it? Wait. Here we go. We found it. So if you want to put the picture, I advise you to put this beautiful picture of your prophet. And I will tell you why this is the most accurate picture of your prophet. According to Muslim, this is the image of Muhammad uncle. Now you tell me, if this is the image of his uncle, how Muhammad look like? 90% will be the same. I mean, you stupid Muhammad, and you are really weird. So just because even the uncle of Muhammad was looking at him, he don't want to convert to Islam. Not only that, the guy, his two sons, they were sleeping with the daughters of Muhammad. They slept, they don't want to convert to Islam. So the Muslim, because they are angry from the uncle of Muhammad, and look how they picture him. Look at this, you know. But this is the uncle of Muhammad, brother. We are proud of it. Anyway, let us call this Abdul. Let us call this Abdul just for fun. Hello? Hello? Hey, hang up. Why you hang up? What a potato. Let us call him again. If you don't answer the phone, I will block you. Answer. Last warning. Potato. Let me block you then. It says my internet is not good. That's weird because my My OBS says my internet is good. It doesn't make sense. All right. Is the picture coming good, guys? Nope. Is the image coming good? All right. As you see, the stupid Muhammad in his Quran confirmed that this is the land of Jews. Not only that, by the way, the Quran says clearly that this is the land assigned to you. You know what assigned mean? That means there's no one else can have that land. This is the Muslim translation. For me, I do not need translation. As you know, Arabic is my first language. يا قوم ادخلوا الأرض المقدسة التي كتب الله لكم ولا ترتدوا على أدباركم فتنقلبوا خاسرين. O people, enter the holy land which Allah assigned to you. Abdul, even your God, Potato Muhammad, he said this is the land assigned to Jack Shalom. What you can do about it? Now, how the Muslim, they can explain that? They say, at that time, brother, at that time, they were Muslims. Abdul, why they are Muslims, but the Quran called them Jews? Like, what's wrong with you? So the Quran called them Jews, but they are Muslims. And the Christians at that time, they were Muslim too. And you will notice here that the only holy land is Jerusalem. The Kaaba is not holy land. Nowhere in the Quran it says the word holy. Al-Muqaddasa, Muqaddas in Arabic, is holy. As an example, the Quran used the word Ruh al-Qudus, which is coming from the Holy Spirit. The Muslim, they stole the name from the Christian, do not know what does that mean. According to the Muslims, the Holy Spirit is an angel. His name is Jibreel. But according to the Quran, all angels are sinners. This is why Allah commanded them to bow down. This is why the Quran made by a stupid idiot. Sam Shamoun, he convinced you to convert to Islam. Oh, okay, hold on, guys. This person, he was convinced by Sam Shamoun to convert to Islam. Okay, no, you can text me if you want, so we can laugh. But you know, my friend, first of all, if you convert to Islam, you have to drink camel urine. So you have to make a video and show me yourself drinking camel urine from the penis of the camel. Remember, it have to be a male camel, not a female. Haram. It have to be a male. Listen. Sam Shamoun convinced me to consider Islam after I exposed him and the Sabbath. Do you want to debate? If you find me sincere, can you please consider not sending you Christians to him? What the heck? You expose him with the Sabbath? Abdul, what does that mean? Can you explain to me what? Text me in Skype, call me. Text me in Skype, I want to take you for a snack. It's a dummy day. Anyway. Did he convince you to drink camel urine too? I hope not. I mean, people, they say stupid things, dummy things. What's Sabbath, you idiot? So let me make it simple. So you are claiming that you are not a Muslim now, right? And you want to convert to Islam because of Sabbath. What about Sunday? You will become a Hindu? Call me and debate me about Sunday, and then you will become a Hindu. And then call the Hindus and debate him about Monday, and you will become Ahmadiyya. And then call the Ahmadiyya and call them about Tuesday, and you will become... Don't get married. Your wife, she will leave you immediately. As the Chinese, they say, he left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. What does have to do with religion? When you debate him about Sabbath and he convinced me Sabbath, because Sabbath, they became a Muslim now, it's Sabbath, you know? Sabbath, yeah. Don't say that to your wife. Don't. Trust me, don't. What a bunch of donkeys. Abdul, Change your name, like call yourself Muhammad. Why you are calling yourself Rikbi? So anyway, today our program is to talk about the war in Israel, right? So my expectation for what will happen next, I need to put something in the screen, something pleasant for you, so you guys can be happy until I find something else. Okay, this is the Prophet Muhammad picture for now temporarily, and that will bring more beautiful women to our show. You know?
People start scratching their heads and they say, well, if Allah's written all of this, then why did He bring me onto the earth? Well, hang on, you don't know your results of your examination, so you have to come onto earth. The fact that Allah knows it and the fact that Allah has written it does not make you a person who should now give up, because if that was the case, then obviously you would be the fool.
Really? Guys, what fool? If this is destiny anyway, what give up? Can I even give up? If this religion believe in destiny, can even I give up my destiny? It's going to happen anyway. Donkeys. This is religion. Only a donkey can believe in it. Like, look what will happen now. I will give you a story about why Hamas are going to become shish kebab. And I will explain to you from the example or the story, which is a real story supposedly, Mufti Menk will tell us. Listen carefully.
A man came at the time of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu. According to one of the narrations, he needed to be punished because he stole. So he comes to Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu and he uses the same line. He says, "Oh Umar, oh Amirul Mu'mineen, how can you punish me for having stolen when it was predestined? My deeds were already written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Now that's quite a good argument if you were to look at it.
So Hamas, this is a pretty good argument if you want to look at it. So now if you say to the Jews, why you want to kill me if what I did because of the will of Allah? What the Jews will say to you, listen carefully. The second part of it, this is Jack Shalom is answering you. Hey, Jews, tell him what you will say to them.
Ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu was one ahead of this man. He says,
see, the Jews is one ahead. So the Muslim, he says, why you want to punish me if this is the destiny from Allah? What I did, it was a destiny. So the Jewish now, he answer, I'm just replacing Umar by a Jew. So he was one ahead to Hamas. So what Jack Shalom will say to Hamas?
Is, well, let's punish this man because it was predestined that we were going to punish him.
Allahu Akbar. It's a predestined, brother. It's a predestined. This is what you Muslim believe. Anything will happen. It's a predestined. So now if the Jews come to you and make you hummus, don't blame the Jews. It's a predestiny. The same way you don't blame yourself for going there. It was a predestiny. Now they will punish you. It's a predestiny. So what we will have in the coming 2 weeks is a predestiny party. So don't cry. Stop the invasion of the Jews and they are committing genocide. Potatoes. And Muslims in YouTube, if you are a brave, really, if you are a believer, don't you wish to meet the versions of Allah? Let us be honest here. Why you don't want to join and do jihad? Isn't it the dream of every Muslim? You don't believe in Allah, you believe in the versions. If Allah take the version, none of you want to die. This is the truth. You are desperate to go to boom boom. You don't believe in this God. And actually, the reason Allah, supposedly, He made this a promise for you because He knew what you are looking for. He knew you are not a believer. He knew that you are just horny. Horny. And you know, I find it very amazing how Muhammad described the women in heaven. Look at this picture. This is how women in heaven they will look like. So Hamas now, every one of them will be killed by Israel. He will have one of those. And look, her legs is up already. Subhanallah. So takbir, Allahu Akbar. Takbir, Allahu Akbar. Takbir, Allahu Akbar. Brother, the Prophet Muhammad, he says, we will see the marrow of the bones of the women in heaven. You Muslims have sex with bones, don't you? Not only with babies and with goats and with cow and with donkey, even with bones. She is a bony? Look at this. Don't say this is not, doesn't say that, CP. This is what your prophet says. He swear by Allah that each one of them you can see, they are, she is so white to the point you can see the marrow of her bones. So imagine if you are a member of Hamas, you go to heaven. Look at this. Look at this possession. Abdul, all Muslims who they are supporting Hamas, this is what is waiting for you if you are a true believer. Don't hesitate to join the army of Allah. Don't you want to get the bones? I mean, if you are a German shepherd, that is a good deal for you. This is religion. This is the religion, huh? And this is your God, a promise. You know, when Muhammad started describing the virgins, I was saying to myself, this guy, I don't know what kind of hashish he was taking. What kind of hash? I mean, at that time, they don't have those crazy things which will destroy your brain right away when you take them. But Muhammad obviously have no brain. What kind of a promise this promise is? I mean, he didn't say women, they are beautiful, sexy. No, look at this. I mean, this will make you vomit. So now you have a female in front of you, you see the shit inside her belly. She ate your hamburger, excuse me. She ate your hamburger, you see the hamburger. You know, and this is the end of, let us say, the old-fashioned, you know, how men, they see women. You know, they see them different, like nice legs, nice face. No, this is over. Muhammad Jihad is different story. The guy saying to me, call this number, my friend, just text me. You want me to look for you? Okay, we have somebody, hold on. Abdul Rashman. Answer, Abdul. I'm calling you. Are you going to answer or not? Okay, I will give you one more time. If you don't answer, I will block you. Don't call me. You cannot call me. I have to call you first. Who is this? The kid from Senegal?
No, this is your nightmare.
The guy from Senegal, right? The guy who think that Allah, he grew the penis for shaitan after he become not an angel. He became a shaitan. Isn't it you?
This is your nightmare.
Yeah, but you are the one who told me that your God Allah, he made the shaitan have a penis after. Correct?
I didn't say that.
You said that. You forgot?
I didn't say that. Let us go to the verse.
No, you said that. I said to you, but is angels male and female? Okay, hold on. Are they the angels male and female?
No. The Quran
Okay,
says no.
but I said to you, well, the Quran says that shaitan have a children and shaitan, they are men. So you said to me, as long there is men, that means there is women. You said that. As long there's men, you said men mean male, correct?
I said male.
Yeah.
Male. Yes, that
Is what?
I said male. That's what I said.
No, you said, it's recorded. You said as long there's men, there's females.
Let us go to the verse.
It's recorded. It's recorded. Abdul, okay, let me repeat again. So shaitan is a male or a female?
Shaitan.
Uh-huh.
I said let us go.
Don't tell me let us go. Give me the answer. Is shaitan male or female?
I deal with the Quran.
Abdul, Senegal boy, listen. I have no time for kids. So give me the answer, because I don't want to go like, why you want to go? Why you want to make the story long? Just give me the answer. Is Satan male or female?
I said the answer.
Don't tell me I said. Tell me the answer. Is he male or female?
I said I don't know till we go to the Quran. I don't know.
Then why you are calling me Mr. I don't know? I want somebody to know. Let your dad call me, okay? Or your mom. Is that all right?
Don't run.
So then give me the answer. So after 2 weeks studying the question I gave you, which you gave me the answer for it already, now you are denying, saying I do not know. Okay, I will repeat the question. Okay, I will give you 15 minutes, search in the internet, call your mom, you know, because your mom, she slept with the devil to have you. Obviously, according to your prophet, hey, by the way, your prophet was a Muslim by birth?
So,
Your prophet was a Muslim by birth?
No, the Quran does not say that. Allah says
Okay.
that he found him misguided.
What?
He was unguided, then Allah guided him.
He was unguided? What does that mean?
He found him lost, then Allah guided him.
What do you mean he was lost? He was joined Hamas?
Meaning he was one time he was not worshiping God, then God guided
So what he was worshiping then?
What he does not worship God.
Okay, what he was worshiping? What he was worshiping? He was a communist?
Worshiping anything.
Worshipping anything? Is that the God of Biden? Anything? You know the thing? Listen, give me the answer. So you said he don't worship God, the true God, correct? Okay. So this is what age was Muhammad? You know, what age?
Before, listen, the Quran says he was lost before Allah guided him.
Okay. So I will go with you, Abdul. I will go with you. You are the smartest between the girls in your family. So listen. So now your prophet, he became prophet at what age?
At the age of 40.
40?
For sure.
Everything I ask you, you say I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm asking you, what was the age? I did not say to you the number. I said to you, what age your prophet became a prophet?
I said at the age of 40. At
the age of 40. But you donkey, you keep saying to me, you follow Quran only, but this is in the Hadith.
It is in the Quran.
Just don't call me again, son of Mataha. You stink. You are like diarrhea. I feel like Quran only, you know. Then suddenly, okay, what was the age of? This is in the Hadith, you donkey. Where in the Quran it says Muhammad was 40? So 40 years the donkey Muhammad was worshipping wrong God. What is his name? Monica Lewinsky. 40 years. 40 years. I don't know if there's anyone here from the Philippines. In the Philippines, you go in the bus, the guy, you ask him, say, sir, I have to pay you back 44 pesos. So 40 years, Muhammad worshipping the wrong God, and this guy claimed that he followed Quran only, and then we ask him, what was the age of your prophet when he became a prophet? He gave me the answer 40, but this is in the Hadith only. Potato. Don't call me again. I have no time for people. Let me focus on those girls. I want to relax now because I was shouting. Look how beautiful she is. I mean, look at those, man, look at those shoes. I'm single. I cannot look at this. This is too much. This is too much for me. Sorry. I mean, your stupid prophet is the most idiot ever. This is women who promise Hamas in the heaven to have. If this is what we will have in the heaven, what we will have in hell, man. Hold on, let me show you what you will have in hell. Women in hell, actually, they look so good, according to Muhammad. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Let us see. Question, brother. Question. What will happen to the one of Hamas when he get killed? Let us see, brother. I'm typing in English again. Where is the hadith? Don't tell me you took it, Muslims. Let us find another hadith. I want to show you first what the Jews will get in heaven. Guys, do you wanna see what the Jews will get in heaven? Just wait, just wait. Moshe, Prophet Moshe, peace be upon him, he asked Allah. He said, Allah, what is the lowest reward for a Jewish guy from those who follow me? I mean, this man Muhammad, he Muslims. Muhammad was there when this story happened. I mean, is that the narration of Prophet Muhammad? He was witnessing this. Where did he get this story from? So look, Musa, he wanna because Musa is a Jew. He wanna know how much money. How much money? What we will get in heaven. So look what Allah promised Musa. He did not promise him women. He promised the Jews money. Money. Read carefully. So Moses asked Allah, who amongst the inhabitant of paradise is the lowest to rank? The lowest. So Allah said, a person, which means from the Jews, who would admit it to paradise, last among those deserving the paradise. This is the baddest Jew, admitting to it. I would say to him, enter paradise. He would say, Jack Shalom will answer, oh Allah, Habibi, how I should enter when everybody is there, Habibi? While the people have seated in their chairs, Habibi. Then I say to him, would you be pleased if there be for you like the kingdom of a king amongst the king of the world? If this is the lowest. Negotiation. This is the last Jew. This is the worst Jew. And the Jew is asking Allah, says, hey, Habibi, Allah, so go in, Allah. But all the chairs is full in the movie. What I will go? The heaven is full. So Allah says to the Jew, listen. Would you be pleased if I make you have equal money like a king of the earth? The Jewish guy, he said, oh, really? Are you serious? He would say, I'm pleased, my Lord, I'm pleased. Thank you. Allah will say, for you that, and like that, and like that, and like that. And then in the fifth, like 5 times, and like that, and like that. And then the guy at the fifth, the guy says, Allah, stop. This is too much money. I cannot take it. Habibi, stop. This is too much money. Abdul, is that a heaven or supermarket or a stock market? So this God, he is speaking to the Jews. The Arab, he speaks to them about vagina. Allah promised the women, the Muslim in heaven, vagina. Those Jews don't care for the vagina, they want money. This is what and this Jew, he gets so excited. Stop, Allah, stop. This is too much. I don't have more. The bank cannot hold all of this. Where I'm going to put the money? Allah, please stop. Abdul, if this is paradise, what king? What Abdul? This is paradise supposedly. What money for? What king? What are you talking about? And if this is the lowest in the heavens, so what is that, man? If everybody rich, that means everybody is poor. Well, what does that mean? If his belly is full, then if everybody do not need shelter, everybody do not need money, everybody do not need food, because there's everything. So what rich mean? What does exactly mean? What does exactly mean? 10 times more rich than the king. What that will do? Will buy extra cars? This is how stupid this religion is. Send the reference What reference? There's no reference here. This is Sahih Muslim. Oh. What a stupid. This is the religion of God. So the Jews will be richer than any king in the earth, and you Muslim, you will have just sex and boom boom. ذكر لا ينحني لا ينثني. Muhammad, he promised the Muslim Hamas that none of you, your penis will go limp. Can you believe it? Actually, now I remember what we were talking about. We talk about which women are more pretty according to Islam, women of hell or women in heaven. Anyone remember what I said? I said women in heaven is ugly in Islam, women in hell is more pretty. How we can prove it? Read with me. Allah, he will import from hell. From where? From hell. The pretty women to the heaven of Islam. Because obviously all Muslim women don't look good. Otherwise, you tell me why Allah importing women and what is the description of those women. Look at this, brother. Let us read together the description. It says here, and 70 from his inheritance from the people of hell, all of whom have desirable front passages. What the heck is that? I hate to talk about politics. Desirable what? Front passages? Okay, hold on. I'm going to make the image close to you because YouTube will not allow us to explain too much, but I will get the image close to your head. What is the front passages of women? We start here. What is this? Still you did not get it. Okay. What about this now? What is this? Okay. Dirty-minded. This is not boobs. No. Those two falafel sandwiches. So Allah will send him his inheritance from hell, women who have a front desirable passages, and what else? I'm not going to draw the vagina, sorry, but this is the front desirable passages. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? He will import from where? From hell. Women who have a desirable front passages. What does that mean? Her nose? Abdul, what the heck is that? And why is importing them from there? I mean, isn't it those women deserve to be in hell anyway? No, those are hookers, supposedly, and they should be in hell, but they are expert in sex and so good. They work for Andre Tits. You know Andre Tits? Peace be upon him. So those who work for Andre Tits, the Muslim girls, Allah will import them because they have nice boobs, boing, 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 and they have a beautiful vagina. Like what? Allah, he said to the Muslim, Abdul, okay, don't be upset. Muslim women in heaven, they look disgusting. Okay, because I forbid them to shave hair from their face. Every woman of them, she have mustache. I mean, have you ever heard of religion? This God will curse a woman if she take hair from her face, and he command the man to shave his mustache. What's wrong with you? So listen carefully. Allah will go to heaven and he will make all those women naked. He says, you here. Yeah, you know what the women, don't look at you. I mean, look, no, not you. You're not qualified. Do you have a desirable front passages? Hey, Abdul, he mentioned the desirable front passages. What about the back? I mean, you might have a problem there. What if her back is like hairy? What if her ass have like, you know, things up, things down, you know, some fat there, fat here. I mean, only the front? You will have sex with them only they turn their back to the hole. Okay, that makes sense. This is a prophet of God, and this is what Hamas they want to die for. He's importing for them hookers from hell. And look at the promise of the prophet of God. This is how you know that Muhammad and Hamas, they really following true prophet. Look, let me zoom for you. This is very important, because what the point is to give them promise of a lot of women, but their member is make weak, you know, look. And they will have a male member that will never become flaccid, i.e. soft and limp. By the way, Muslims, a translation, I mean the translation trying to cover it. You don't know how to say the word D, huh? It's the D, you know. It's the D show. Imagine, this is a prophet of God telling his followers at his time, listen, Abdul, do you see your penis? Abdul, look down. Hamas, look down. Yes, prophet, yes. This penis will never go limp, okay? Okay, well, prophet, I was worried about all those women. How I'm going to do boom boom to them. No. This penis will never go limp. Allah told me. Tirilim, 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 tirilim. We have a Muslim in the chat, and he want to send fire to our house. Abdul, you send fire to your house, and if you are a man, come to my house, potato. All of you Muslims in YouTube, you are a potato. If you are truly a believer, you want to meet Allah, come to my house. Or at least come to the Israeli army. They are waiting for you. Cowards. Potato. Potato, tomato. Do you remember Saddam Hussein? Saddam Hussein was calling the American cows. The American cows. 48 hours later, Saddam Hussein became a rat in a hole. To your mother too, and in her grave? A Muslim, he cannot make any insult without talking about the mother. Abdul, do you want me to talk about your mother? Okay, let me talk about your mother. And I challenge you to call me and talk about mothers. Is it true that if your father divorced your mother 3 times, she have to F and you Hamas so she can come back to the previous Hamas? And this is why Hamas called Hamas, which means exciting? Is it true that a woman from Hamas, if her husband Hamas divorced her, she have to F another Hamas boy so she can come back to the previous Hamas? I challenge you to say I'm lying. Same time, Abdul, why you don't call me and prove to us that your male member is not limp? All of you, your male member is limp, because if you are man, you don't attack women and children, you go attack an army fighting you, men fighting men. Armed people fight armed people, not only men. I mean, you see, even in the time of savagery, if a man is not armed, they don't kill him. They say, give him a sword, give him something to fight. Even the outlaw in America, when in the time of the cowboy, even a criminal, you say, okay, give him a gun. You cowards, you go and attack people unarmed, totally unarmed. And this is what your prophet did with the people of Bani al-Mustalaq. They are unarmed. They never attacked Muhammad. And the filthy Muhammad, he went after them just to steal their women, to rape their women, and to take their animals, which is money. Prove me wrong. Let me show you. Whatever is in your house, Abdul, stop talking about my house, because this is where your mom lives. Shame on you. Abdul, why you do that? If you are a man, just come to my house. Don't talk about it. Now, listen. Look what Muhammad did. And this is why you understand, how you understand why they are trashy. They are following the biggest scumbag in the world. This is what Muhammad did to them. They were unaware. They never fought him. They never did anything to him. Filthy idiot. And here they are talking about raping those women. It's in front of you. Those people, they were living peacefully with their neighbors. Muhammad, he attacked them and they were headless, just for the purpose of enslaving the humans and stealing their animals and raping the women. It's in front of you. No, he is not like Hamas. He is a coward. At least Hamas, they carry a gun and go to fight. Those potatoes don't dare even to do so. They are mujahideen in chat. They are mujahideen in chat. You know, for me, when I say I'm going to join the army, I join the army to defend the country I love and I support. I'm not a person who speak in YouTube says, be a man, be a hero. I went to the army to go to war. Those are potatoes. If they are truly believers, they will join Hamas. All those in YouTube who claim to be Muslims supporting Allah, they are potatoes. None of them will dare to make a real threat, even by words, by talk. They don't dare. Even talking, they don't dare. So they will not go and carry jihad. They will not fight. They're opening YouTube and it's monetized by the kuffar so they can make money. This is who is their prophet and this is who we are. So here actually, you know, like we see in the news, talking about like there is some hate from time to time, and I believe nothing much will happen in these days. It's just some cleaning to open the way, because I believe they are not ready to do the ground attack. Not because the army is not ready, no. They are not ready for something bigger, in case other enemies decide to join the fight, like Iran, you know, or any other country. So they want to be ready for what is or might happen next. And this is why it's going to take some time. They are waiting for the American carriers. There's 2 carriers already are coming and thousands of Marines. Now, for sure, the American did not mention the number, but all of us, we knew that those carriers, they carry a lot of Marines, and, you know, their power is massive. So in case they decide, any country, any other group, they decide to join, then, you know, they will have at least a backup in case they need it. Especially in the, for intelligence and for spying and many things, you know, logistic. So I believe that in the coming few days, nothing will happen unless they are ready. And I think they will not be ready that soon. You know, obviously the Israeli, they were not really prepared to do any attack. This is not their plan, which is their fault. You see, just a few days before before the attack, 48 hours or less. Hamas, they had a big parade with thousands of fighters. Let me try to find it for you in YouTube. And I was saying to myself, this is before the attack happened. Who is the stupid in charge, which is Netanyahu? Let that happen and did not attack them. Somebody says to me, oh, well, you don't want to start a war yourself, so will you wait for them until they come to you second day? It was the easiest hit. They were able, if they do so, to kill thousands of them. They were not even hiding. Listen carefully. This is 7 days ago. The attack happened 5 days ago. This is the parade Hamas did. Do you see it? Tens of thousands of their fighters is easy to kill and hit. And the stupid Israeli, they did nothing. Totally nothing. Just less than 48 hours before the attack. Do you see why leadership make a huge difference in war and peace? Leadership. Israel do not have smart leadership right now. They have the Edith Netanyahu. They were watching them marching by thousands. Not only that, when Hamas lose one of their criminals, 5, 6, 7,000 of Hamas, they gather for the funeral. Why you don't hit them? Oh, they are not armed. They are armed. You cannot imagine we see Osama bin Laden and we say, oh, he is not armed right now. I mean, the guy he killed already, and if we go to arrest him, they will kill us. So there's no other choice. (2026) is the rapture year? Oh, okay. Okay, brother. Guys, texture X, he just gave us the rapture year. It's 2026. Texture, as long it's 2026, what about you send me all your money, my friend? You will not need them. My car is very old. As long you know the day of, Judgment Day, I advise you to give me your car, your house, your retirement, okay? And don't forget your modem. I need a modem. New modem. By the way, the computer, a microphone if you have one. By the way, it's okay if your socks is not used. I will take them. As long you know the rapture day. That's it. The guy, he knew that day. What do you want more? What do you want more? Where do those people come to me from? Did I import them from somewhere? That's it. Do you know which hour? Do you know what like is it 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock? Because please stop before. Like if it's 6 p.m., don't forget to stop by. Give me your car and go. The guy, he knew the date. He's sure. 2020. Why 26? I mean, why not tomorrow? Lord have mercy. Do you have extra bullet? I have only a couple of hundreds. If you have extra bullet, and give me your bullets at least. Be useful. I went, you know, hunting, and I shot like a couple of hundred. So now I have just a few hundreds, maybe 1,000 something. You know, give me so that's it. You know, the day of judgment is happening. All right. Hard man make good time. My friend, is not about a hard man. It's about being smart. So don't talk about anyone who will say when the day of judgment will be is a fraud. Because this is against the Bible. The Bible says no one knows but the Father. Are you more knowledgeable than the Father? Anyone who tell us, he claim, in this year, in this time, in this hour, the judgment day will happen is a scam. If you believe in a scam, that means you are just a donkey. Anyway, do we have any Abdul from Hamas would like to call us? Only Hamas. Any brave man from Hamas, a rapist. Any rapist from Hamas. You are hiding right now, aren't you? If you shoot at us, we will kill the babies, okay? What a scumbag you are. Potato. You will pay. So, 2 days, less than 2 days before the attack, as you see in YouTube, this was just 7 days ago. Thousands of Hamas, they gather in the street with their arms doing a show. That was a golden opportunity to wipe them all out. But because you have people who believe in political correctness, because you have people who they are worried about winning election, they are not leaders. Netanyahu, he did not do it because, oh, people will blame me. Why you open now? Why you do that? Why you do that? They don't care really for victory. They care for election. They are not leaders. Okay, Texture. Okay, I think your mom, she is calling you. Okay? And she said she want to change your texture. And I understand why she is saying that. Take care, buddy. I believe not all women should give babies. As you see, a woman, she gave baby, his name is Muhammad. Look what happened. CP, they make you talk politics and we do not expose Islam. Abdul, Islam is politics. Islam is not a religion. Islam is a gang when a controlled government. It's not about God. Islam is not godly belief. Islam is a politics. So only if you are ignorant, you think that talking about Islam, we are not talking about politics. Islam is nothing but politics. Islam is blood-sucking, power-licking gang. All what they care for is money and control. This is why you see in the Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad, Muhammad don't care if the Christian worship Jesus or not, as long as they pay him money. A true believer will not accept. If this is the purpose of the war, that you don't believe in Allah, then he will not accept. But if you pay Muhammad money, for this is politics. Politics. Why men they fight to be in position? Why somebody spend a lot of money to be a president? Why people kill to be kings? Because it's money and power. Money and power. And Islam is nothing but money and power. And because Muhammad, he want money, he don't want God. He said to the Christians, if you want to believe in worshiping Jesus, fine, just pay me. If you pay me, you're fine. Well, Qatar is involved in everything. Qatar is the only one, actually, the only country as a government who fund Hamas massively. Erdogan, he cannot fund them much because he is bankrupt. Erdogan in Qatar is the one behind every attack of Hamas. And sadly, nobody speak about Qatar or Turkey. They are talking about Iran. You know those hypocrites, including Netanyahu. If you ask them now, who is the one who pay for everyone die now in Gaza? Israel will say Qatar. Who is the one who pay Hamas their salary? Qatar. Even Trump, he went in the front of the White House not long time ago when he was a president. And he said Qatar should stop immediately supporting terrorism. Few weeks after, Qatar, they bribed his son-in-law, and they rented his building in New York, 666. And since then, Qatar is the friends of Trump. And Biden is no better. All of them, they worship money. That's why nobody is talking about Qatar. All the leaders of Hamas, they are in Qatar. The smaller ones are in Turkey. There's only few they are located in Syria, because even Syria, they have big problem with the Muslim Brotherhood, and Hamas supported what's called revolution against the regime, so they run away. But then after that, Hamas, they fix it, and now they have a relationship with the Syrian government. But the major number of them, they live in Qatar and in Turkey. All of us, we knew the engineer of terrorist attack. His name is Khalid Mashal. How come Israel never mentioned his name? Because if they mention his name, they have to mention Qatar. As simple as that. The guy, he have guards there, he have a big villa, all of this from the money of Qatar. All of it. They don't want to talk about him. Erdogan, he favor him. He is his favorite guest. Actually, he gave him a diplomatic passport. But everyone knows that he is the biggest engineer of every single attack of Hamas. But did you hear anybody speaking about Erdogan? No. Nobody. And they will not. They want to blame only Iran. And all of this is because of reasons, not because of the truth. Iran support Hamas for sure. But the money is the support. Hamas is trained maybe by Iran, but the money is coming from Qatar. The training is happening in Syria, in the territory of Al-Qaeda, which is controlled by Turkey. Nobody's talking about it. And they will not. This is the biggest terrorist. And if the Israeli, they want to do the right thing, if the Israeli, they want to hit Hamas, they should hit Qatar. They should invade Qatar. The real invasion should not happen. If you go right now to Al Jazeera TV, anyone who speaks Arabic, he can watch Al Jazeera TV. You will see they are in love with Hamas. Me, myself, I am the one who shut down a TV station called Al Jazeera Mubashar. It was broadcasting to USA. In case you do not know, Osama bin Laden is a member of Hamas because Hamas is a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. Osama bin Laden is a Muslim Brotherhood. Until now, the stupid American did not list the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization, including Trump, including the coward Trump. Because if you do that, then they will have to do something with Turkey and Qatar. Egypt lists Muslim Brotherhood as terrorist. Emirat, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Syria. European no. American no. Canadian no. The truth, my friend, that the real criminals is the one who fund the criminals. Those, did you ask yourself where all this weapon is coming from? Who do you know how much it cost to use weapon? If any of you have guns right now, if you go to training, if you go want to shoot for 5 minutes, at least you will spend $100. This is just to shoot by pistol. So imagine somebody can go for war for 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months. Where is the money? You need a river of money to cover all of this. Christians must love their enemy. Loving their enemy does not mean we don't kill our enemies, my friend. If the enemies are rapists, the Bible says the one who live by the sword, die by the sword. This is the rule of the Bible. Don't mix things up. The Bible does not say kiss the killer. The Bible says kill the killer. Loving your enemy is about forgiveness and not to be full of hatred. But doesn't mean that the killer will not be punished. Jesus says, I came to complete, to fulfill, not to destroy. So when the Bible says, if somebody kills somebody, he must be killed, well, that's what should happen. And those Hamas should be punished. They live by the sword, they will be judged. So don't mix things between love. Jesus says love your enemy. Don't be silly, don't be stupid. Jesus did not command you to love the rapist of your wife. The one who raped your wife, he should be punished. The one who killed a human being should be punished. The thief should be punished. The cheater should be punished. You love your enemy by rebuking the enemy, not by giving him hugs and kisses. Jesus said, the one who don't have a sword, go and buy one. The Christian don't quote these verses because the priest says to them, Jesus love your enemy, Jesus love your enemy. But they never say it. They never quote it. The one who don't have a sword, go and buy one. They told him we have two. He said that's enough. Because he is not making an army just to defend himself. Peter was not carrying a sword because he used it as a toothbrush. What Jesus taught us is not to be wicked. So if we go and we fight Hamas, we will not rape their women. We will not cut the head of the babies. But we will make Hamas shish kebab. And this is what we will see in the coming 2 weeks. Until now, many people don't understand really what's going on. They think this is those are people, two ethnic groups fighting over a land. No, this is not about a land. This is a religion. It's called Islam. A faith full of hatred to the Christian, to the Jews, to the Hindus. Can you find me one place, one nation, one ethnic, one religion? Muslims don't have a problem with it? Impossible. And who is the one who created the problem? Have you ever heard of a Jew doing suicide bombing to Muslims? When? Have you ever heard of a Hindu doing that? When? Buddhist? Christian? This is the religion of the devil himself. This is why you see them. When they speak, they don't say, we want to free a land. Or, no, they are talking about slaughtering the Jews. This is not about the land. You see, when the Ottoman, they occupied all the Middle East, not a single Abdul. He says, we are going to kill the occupier. No, because they are Muslims. In fact, more than 1,000 years, not a single Egyptian was ruling Egypt. They are foreigners. Just because they are Muslim, it's fine. More than 1,000 years. As long as you are a Muslim, it's okay. Saddam Hussein used chemical weapon. Not a single Muslim go in the street protesting. He killed hundreds of thousands of Kurdish, Muslim Kurdish. It's okay. He's a Muslim. He can kill. But if he's a Jew, different story. Those are Hamas. Explain to you why they want to kill the Jews. This is not because of a land. This is because of Allah. Because this is what Muhammad he command.
بيهود شل أركانهم ودمر كيانهم اللهم مكننا من رقاب يهود اللهم مكننا من رقاب يهود
فلقد اقترب يوم ذبحكم وصالكم والقضاء عليكم حتى لا يبقى يهودي ولا صهيوني على وجه هذه الأرض. عقيدتنا في قتالكم أننا سنبيدكم على بكرة أبيكم ولن نبقي منكم أحدا.
اقتلوهم حيث ثقفتموه. ما فيش بنعرفش حدد وين ما بنستطيع سنقاومهم.
التي يتبر فيها ملكهم ويباد فيها أبناؤهم.
اللهم عليك باليهود ومن والاهم اللهم عليك بالأمريكان ومن والاهم اللهم أحصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم أحدا.
This is Hamas.
اللهم عليك بيهود.
You see it? The same they do when they pray to the Christians. The same they do when they pray to the Hindus. The same. But the dummy ones, they think that they are fighting over a land. This is not about a land. In the same time, all of us, we knew that this land belonged to the Jews. Even in the stupid Muhammad book, In the Quran, in the Hadith, it confirmed that this is the land of the Jews. Muhammad himself never mentioned the word Palestine. By the way, I want to ask them, Abdul, what is the name of the Palestinian king? They are not Palestinian. Those are Arab. Those are Arab. Arab are not Palestinians. They have nothing to do with this land. They came after Umar al-Khattab. He occupied the land. And now they claim that they own the land. They took Syria. Syria they don't speak Arabic. This is not Arab land. The same as Iraq. You never heard of the Assyrian? You never heard of the Chaldean? Why is Syria called Syria? Because they speak Syrian, which is Aramaic. Syriac, not Arabic. I saw what his name? The guy he go with David Wood. He wrote a book. He said the Syrian are Arab. I was laughing. Since when the Syrian are Arab? He said the Palestinians are the same as Syrian. They are Arab. When you say Syrian, that means they are Syrian, not Arab. There's a huge difference between somebody now, he lives in Syria. Originally, he comes from Saudi Arabia. And the Syrian. The Syrian, like, you know, like in the state, I say, like now I am an American. But I cannot say I am a Native American. The Syrian is the one who they are Syrian, who speak the Syriac. Not somebody, he's an Arab. He accepts to call himself an Arab. And every single one of those, if you ask him, are you an Arab? He will say yes. So how they are Palestinians? Abdul Malik ibn Marwan is the first one, the first caliphate, who made all this land speak Arabic. He forced them. Before that date, nobody speak Arabic in this land. Nobody. And we are talking about what? We are talking about way after Muhammad. Nobody speak Arabic in this land. So those people are occupation, and now they claim they own the land. They claim Iraq is their land, but this is the land of people of like Sam Shamoun. He is a Syrian. This is his land. This is not the land of those Arab Bedouin. Morocco is not the land of the Arab who live there now. Morocco is the land of the real Moroccan. The Berber, the Amazigh, those are the real people. They have their own language. They have their own ethnic. They look different. So they occupy a land and then they steal the name. So now they call themselves Palestinian. And they claim that they are the one who own the land. In the same time, we cannot find that word in their books. We cannot find their prophet ever mentioning the word Palestine, not even a single time. In the top of that, we find that Allah in the Quran confirmed that this is the land of the Jews. Islam is the problem. It's not even Hamas. You see all the blah, 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 blah news talking about Hamas. The problem is the scumbag Muhammad. If not Muhammad, those people will be nice people. This is the truth. If not Muhammad, Muslim will be the same as anybody. When they were killing babies, they were shouting what? Allahu Akbar. Nobody want to speak about the truth. Nobody want to name the real disease, which is Islam. Why those people want to kill the Jews? Because of Muhammad says so. Muhammad, he hated the one, don't accept him to be a prophet. Muhammad, he says, kill them wherever you find them. Why Saudi Arabia want to normalize with Israel? Because they need Israel. The Israeli should not accept. You see, the stupid Israeli government, they think if they sign a peace agreement with a country, they are in peace. You will never be in peace. If you go right now and check the official government station of Egypt, they are counting every one of Hamas as a murderer. But those, they sign a peace agreement with Israel. Murder. In their screen it says Shaheed, which means murder. But those are the people who sign agreement with peace with them. Doesn't matter. So the Saudi now, they are at risk. The Iranian is going to eat them alive. The Shia are coming to them. The Sunni are terrified. So when the Sunni, they sign an agreement with Israel because they need the protection of Israel, not because they love the Jews. The Quran says, cry not for peace, while you are the uppermost. What does that mean? Well, sign peace with them, the same as Muhammad did. If you go in the Quran, you will find the chapter 9, verse number 1. It says Bara'ah. What Bara'ah mean? What Bara'ah mean? Forget about the peace agreement. This is exactly what they are doing when they sign a peace agreement with Israel. They sign temporarily until they are ready to slaughter you. And those Jews, because they are liberals, hippies, they think really Emirat is in love with them. They think the Prince of Saudi Arabia, he will give them hugs, they are in love. That's it. They forget about them, who they are. No, they don't. All of them are the same. The same as Muhammad, he signed agreement with the Jews and others. When he got strong, he slaughtered them all. He says, you have 4 months to leave the land. 4 months. After 4 months from now, if I find one of you, I will cut him pieces. If you don't believe me, the story in front of you. Freedom. He declared that the agreement between us is gone. All what we see in front of us is nothing but politics. And me, myself, I don't respect leaders. I support Israel. I hope they will be doing the right thing. But I trust zero leader in Israel. Because Netanyahu is a businessman. And a businessman is willing to sell his wife for the sake of some money. Those are not leaders. Those are not heroes. In fact, this is scumbag Netanyahu. If he is really truly a man, he should resign immediately. Because what happened under his watch. How in the world this has happened? All the commands of intelligence should be taken to court for treason. Literally for treason. You just got busted. You don't want to talk about Cyprus. You know very well Cyprus will intervene this conflict together with Lebanon against Israel. My friend, just let me tell you that's something. You are like the same as a piece of shit in my chat. In case you do not know, Israel, they have one of the biggest agreement happened. The historical agreement is between Israel and Cyprus and Greece. Support of military, intelligence, and oil and gas deal. So you stupid, you need Cyprus with Lebanon. Do you even have a country called Lebanon? Lebanon, huh? Little dummy. If the Israeli fought at Lebanon, Lebanon will disappear. Trust me, those Israeli, if they get so upset, they can nuke everybody. They don't need to go to war. So pray to the ass of Allah that the Israeli, they will not lose their patience and decide to use what they have. Because what they have is enough to burn this earth. You stupid people have no idea what Israel is. You have no idea. They don't use nukes. The hydrogen bomb is a small one. Those are the most super intelligent nation in the world. You want to play with them? They will burn you. And this is why all of you potatoes don't dare to declare war in Israel. Otherwise, Pakistan will say, Allahu Akbar Jihad. Nobody there. Because they knew what Israel can do. This is the truth. If the Israeli fart, they will make you barbecue. Fart. In fact, you are attacking them because they knew they are very civil. If you know they are savage, you will never dare. Hey, my friend, I'm not saying Netanyahu do not know what he's doing. I said he is corrupt. I'm sure he knew what he's doing. That's why he should go. He's a potato. In the time of war, you need a real leader. You do not need a politician. Always avoid politician. They never make victory. A politician, he wanna keep the chair. He just wanna win the coming election. All what you do today is for the coming election, not for victory of the country. A real leader, he will not care if he will win the election or not. He cares to bring victory and safety and security to his people. And all of those you know, who you see them in TV, they are nothing but politicians. They just care to stay in the chair. They are chair worshippers. As simple as that. Israel, they made a big mistake when they started giving land to countries around them. They thought they would have peace. But they were stupid. When they gave Gaza the control to those people, they made a big mistake. Do you have peace now? After all the peace plan they have, accordingly to the imagination of the American. Do you have one single day of peace? Never. And you will not. Either you or them live in that land. That's it. For those people, this is not about the land. This is about religion. People don't want to understand. This is about religion. Muhammad, he said that they should kill every Jew. It's not a choice. It's not a negotiation. It is an obligation for every Muslim, not somebody in Israel, even the one in Pakistan. He have an obligation to kill every single Jew. But the stupid people think this is about a land. But this is have nothing to do with land. Muhammad want all the world, not only this land. He want USA. He want Rome. He want here, there, India. He want the whole world. Muhammad said, I've been commanded to fight and kill all mankind until they say there's no God but the dog Allah, and no prophet but the filthy Muhammad. Why people think this is about a little land? It's not. It's a duty for every single Muhammadan to fight and kill anyone in the world don't accept Muhammad to be a prophet. If you don't believe me, I'm showing you the reference. This is what their prophet said. I've been commanded, Muhammad saying, telling the Muslims, to kill all mankind. All mankind. Not Israel, not Italy, not Sri Lanka, any land, the whole world. الناس جميعا. I've been commanded to kill all mankind, to kill them all, until they say that Allah is their God and Muhammad is their prophet. And then and only then, their money, their blood, their property is protected from my hand. Only then. I'm showing you all this reference in front of you. Not only that, even after you convert to Islam, you have to eat as Muhammad eat, dress as Muhammad dress, speak as he speak, and you have to pay him money still. This is the most authentic and this is the most approved books for the Muhammadan, Al-Bukhari. And this is what Hamas, they quote for you. If you go to the website of Hamas, and funny, they have a website, until now nobody shut it down. Nobody shut it down. The American, they own the internet. Do you know what they own mean? They own it. Literally. Which means they can shut down any page in the internet. Anyone. Even the page of Putin. Hamas page is open. They have millions of pages, not only a page. Look at this. Hamas.ps. PS. Do you see it? Sometimes the website doesn't work because their server cannot handle how many clicks they have. But the site never shut down. The site is functioning. They have Facebook. They have Instagram. They have. Nobody will shut them down. The whole world support Hamas, including the American. When the American, they supported Osama bin Laden, they supported Hamas. He's a Hamas member. Literally. Look, this is their website. Do you know what it says in their logo? It says وَأَعِدُّوا لَهُمْ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُم مِّن رِبَاطِ الْخَيْلِ. What does that mean? وَأَعِدُّوا لَهُمْ. What? Prepare for them to kill them. This is a verse from the Quran. This is their logo. Chapter 8, verse number 60 is the title of the Muslim Brotherhood organization, which is Hamas. Be ready with your horses, with the people to kill them. So what people need to know, that Israel should not be alone fighting this garbage. The whole world should fight Islam, all of Islam. There's nothing is called moderate Muslims. That's a big fat lie. In order to have a moderate Muslim, you need to have a moderate book. Do you have a moderate Quran? Do you have a moderate Quran that says don't hate the Jews, don't hate the Christian, don't hate the Hindus? If you have it, show it to me. In order to have a moderate Muslim, you should have people believe in different book. But every single Muslim believe in this. So the moderate Muslim is just practicing in the Quran something called taqiyya. What is taqiyya? Taqiyya is you speak friendly to them, but by heart you hate them, because today you cannot do it. You cannot kill them all. You speak to them in a friendly way. Taqiyya means protection. Mean what? Protection. So you speak to them in a friendly way. A Muslim cannot take non-Muslims as a friends. And if he take a Muslim as a friend and if he is sincere, if the Muslim is sincere to have you as a friend, read with me carefully. In a preference to believer who are sincere, they are what? Sincere to do what? To be friends to the non-Muslims. Okay? Those one who they are sincere, they are not Muslims. They have no connection to Allah. Has no honor, no mercy, no protection, which means Muslims should kill them. So if a Muslim, he is sincere to take you as a friend, Muslim should kill him. It's in front of you. This is the Quran, chapter 3, verse number 28. And this is Tafsir Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad. So if a Muslim says to you, my friend, he is lying to you. And if he is sincere, he is not a Muslim no more. So if he says he is a Muslim, that means he's lying. Read it. I have it in front of you. I'm not making things up. This is their own explanation for their religion. This is the highest of Islam, the highest scholar. This is the cousin of Muhammad himself. However, if you are not sincere, you can't take them as a friend, as a protection, which means you don't mean it, unless it is be to guard yourself against them, save yourself from them, taking it as weird security, saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart is like this. Did you see it? Speaking to them in a friendly way while your heart is like this. This is Islam. So if one of you is stupid to think for a second that he have a Muslim friend, that means you're a donkey. That means you're a fool. Because those people don't take friends. Unless they are Muslims. And if he is sincere, that means he is out of Islam. It says he has no connection to Allah. if he's sincere. How you will know if a Muslim is sincere or not? Impossible. Why? Because how he call himself a Muslim? You ask him, are you a Muslim? He will say yes. Okay, are you sincerely being a friend to me? He will say yes. He's doing this. He's lying to you. So when those people think by signing agreement of peace with Muslims, they are just fooling themselves. And this is what happened now. The Israelis are relaxing. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia soon will shake hands with us. And not only that, they will build for him a nuclear facility. So later he can bomb them. This is how stupid Netanyahu is. He is desperate to make business. He thinks that's it. If we sign a paper with them, we have peace. Egypt will attack you as soon as they can conquer you. You have 100 million population country in the border. 100 million, not 100,000. Imagine if the one who attacked 5 days ago, it was Egypt, and those stupid Netanyahu and his cabinet, they were asleep. Israel will be destroyed. An army of more than 2 million people attacking, not few thousands fighters. The whole country of Israel, they were in vacation. The army in vacation. Everybody is in underwear. They let the border with no protection. To the point Hamas, which is nobody, was able to go through. What if the one who attacked is Iran? What if the one who attacked is Egypt? In fact, it was their lucky day that the one who attacked is Hamas, not Egypt or Iran. Otherwise, the casualty will be massive. Now they lost 1,300 people. If the one who took them in surprise is Iran, the casualty will be maybe hundreds of thousands. How you go to sleep? You know, Israelis are the same as somebody decide to take a nap in a graveyard of zombies. They said the zombies are in vacation. Saudi Arabia, they want to get the technology to protect themselves from Iran. However, one day, if they have enough power, all those Muslim countries around, they will launch a massive attack against Israel. The Israelis just being foolish. They think by signing a paper, peace is happening. You have something way more powerful than the paper you sign. It's the Quran. Those people believe in this book, not in the paper they sign with a ruler. And even when a ruler he signed, they understand that this is temporarily. For us, we can warn, but we cannot make decision for those people. Can we? No, we cannot. We warn people, but nobody listens. And then the result is people get killed because of their stupidity. The Israeli, suddenly they think their life is fun. Now we are in peace. We want to go next to the borders of Hamas and we want to practice peace festival there in front of Hamas. And then the Hamas, they will come from behind the wall and they will give us flowers and roses. They will do it. It's easy. They lost their mind. The Israeli, they lost their mind. And I hope what happened this a few days ago will be a never again mistake. Because mistakes like this, if they happen again, Israel is gone. And those who let the borders open, those who told the soldiers to go to sleep, I saw in the video soldiers in their underwear. They got them even without weapon. They have no weapon. They got them in their beds. This is how much they relax. The security depends on a sensor they install in the border, in the wall. So if you destroy the sensor, no security. Have you ever heard of such a thing? We go to sleep, the sensor will work. Leaders can build nations or destroy nations.
It's not a war. It's not a battlefield. You see the babies, the mother, the fathers in the bedrooms, in the protection rooms, and how the terrorists kill them. It's not a war. It's not a battlefield. It's a massacre. It's a terror activity. So you can look it about on yourself. It's something that I never saw in my life. It's something that we used to imagine as our grandfather and grandmother in the pogrom in Europe and other places.
But we need to ask this guy, somebody saying in the chat that there are 70 guards only. Have you ever heard of the borders of a country guarded only by 70 guards? You know, my grandfather once, he invited the family, just the family, for a lunch. We were 96 boys over the age of 18. They did not count even the females. 96, just the cousins. And you are telling me that the whole border have 72 guards? Now you are talking. Now you want to explain? Are you telling me that you are stupid now and that will make you be forgiven? All those leaders should be taken to court and they should be accused with treason. Literally treason. This is a shame. Those people die because the army was asleep. Because Netanyahu was in the Gulf like Trump. Because somebody is not doing the job of somebody. We cannot blame Hamas for being Hamas. We cannot blame the terrorists for doing what terrorists do. We cannot claim that this is the fault of Hamas. Those are dogs, Hamas. They have a rabies. You know the rabies? When you watch those videos, you see how they are running after those women. They are exactly like dogs infected with rabies. Did you see the woman who is naked? She is dead. I mean, she's dead. Yet they put her in the truck with them because she is pretty dead. Pervert. Sometimes you do not know what to say. And look, until now, the website of Hamas is open. Where is Biden? This website, those website is owned by America. all the internet is owned by USA. Why they have a website?
This weekend,
How come we don't allow ISIS to have a website? But those, they still have a website. Official. This is not like, you know, those pages here. This is official page of Hamas. Why? Because they are not serious to fight them. They sponsor them. Every word you heard from Biden is a lie. His support to Israel is a lie. He's been forced to do something because all the Americans are so upset. This guy, he is not the president. The president is Obama, the Muslim Shia, Iranian Shia Obama. I hope I'm wrong. We will find out. We will find out in a few days. Did Biden send the American to do something? Or they will be watching from their ship? We have even American hostages. He will do nothing. Nothing. Obama will do nothing. Obama, he's sponsor. This is why each time Obama, like Obama, he gave money to Iran. The first thing he did, give them money. Biden, he came the same. $6 billion. Until now, he refused to freeze the money. 6 billions, not 6 millions. He free even the terrorist of Iran. That is the truth. They sponsor them. They train them. They arm them. And then they claim that they are going to fight them. And you know what? I'm very thankful for Hamas that they recorded this. This is their camera. Hamas camera. Only few shots is not from Hamas. And they are dancing. That's it. We are in the land of peace. Let us dance. Right? So I hope that Israel learned the hard way what we can do. But I hope they will not repeat that again. And I hope that they will not stop until they finish Hamas. But I say to you what I believe. I believe all the talk about finishing Hamas is just a talk. I believe all the hit is done now. It's just to observe the anger of the Israeli. Netanyahu, he want to stay in the office. He don't care what happened. He want to make the Israelis say, oh, see, look, I destroyed building. They are sending messages to people before they destroy the building so Hamas can leave. Your Netanyahu is killing buildings, not Hamas. Mr. Prime Minister, today we killed 10 buildings. Have you ever heard of an army target his enemy, tell them to leave? And now, after we made fun of such a plan, I heard that the army of Israel now is not doing that no more. This is why Hamas threatened, if Israel don't go back to previous way, to give a warning before they hit, they will execute prisoners. Mark Phillips, he's saying to me, we have a smart person here. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? You hurt my feeling, Mark. A Muslim Abdul, he called himself Mark. Wait, hold on. Guys, look what Mark, he said. Christian Prince, you wrote a book. Look, hold on. I don't know why the pages doesn't keep moving. Let us take a screenshot before. Let us put for you what the smart Mark, he said. Mark, please stop exposing me. I beg you. Please don't do that. Why are you doing that? Why? Stupid idiot. So we have this idiot here. Look what he said. He's a Muslim for sure. Are you a businessman, CP? You write book and people voluntarily give you money in exchange for money? What? Do people give me money for exchange of money? My friend, I write books because I am a thinker. I have education. And have you ever heard of people who make money from books are bad people, according to you? Why you buy it? People buy it because I have knowledge. But I don't understand the part you are saying. You must be so smart. Maybe your English is for sure better than mine. You write books and people voluntarily give you money in exchange for money? What? Are you Prophet Muhammad who just came back from heaven? Because only Muhammad will say such a... So, hold on. People volunteer give you money in exchange for money. I don't know. I think the camel urine you are drinking is so much stupid. That? No, sometimes we need comedy, you know. I give my books, the majority of my books actually given for free. Russian, Chinese, Albanian, Croatian, Malay, Indonesian, I mean, you name it, for free. Have you ever heard of an author give his books for free? Have you? But Mark, you know, people give you voluntarily money, exchange for money. Stupid people. Don't get married, okay? Because we don't want to have too many kids like you. You are cute, but I don't think your kids will be happy to be like their daddy. I have a long list of my books for free. I give it for free. And I am not a billionaire. Even rich people don't give. Have you ever heard of a Trump giving things for free? Never. Even the hat of Trump, you have to pay for it. Hat. You have to pay for it. And he make money from it. I don't even ask people for donation. Do you see? Did I, guys, from the time I came until now, I mention anything about donation? I go live, I hang up, I don't talk about it. I never mention it. Potatoes. You are a money worshipper. That's why you are thinking about money. Coward people. If you go to any YouTube channel right away, the first thing they start talking about, don't forget to support us. You know, this channel is based on your support. Thank you very much for supporting us. You know that if you don't support us, you know, like we are the one who defend the faith, blah, 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 blah. Suddenly, if you don't support this person on YouTube, the faith is collapsing. That's it. Muslim, non-Muslim, I don't care. Suddenly, the person who is in this page, if not him, faith is collapsing. No, I'm not saying to prove. I'm just, you know, showing people logic. Yeah. Yeah. I need to sell halal cat food. Are we in end of time, Jasmine? I don't know. Maybe if I see you, you can convince me. You know, according to my look, I think it's the end of the time. You know, like I go and like, you know, I go when I go in the airplane, they say, sorry, we can't get you in. I said, why? They said, this is will be the doomsday. We need Christian Prince in the Philippines. What you would do with me in the Philippines? What I would do to the Philippines? Philippines do not need more problems. This Filipino, he wants Christian Prince in the Philippines. Do you want more problems? Why? Why you want to do that yourself? Trust me, you don't want it. Who played the victim card better, Palestinian or Pakistan? Well, it doesn't matter which. This is not about an ethnic. Those Mohammedan always, they kill you, they rape you, and then they go in your funeral. Doesn't matter what. This is not about Hamas or the Muslims. It's the same everywhere. They take your land, they rape your women, they steal your money, and then they complain that the TV they took from your house, the screen is not working. The remote control is broke. There's nothing called Palestinian land. Palestine is not a, you see, people, they are confused about what is Palestinian and what is Palestine. This is language. If you have little knowledge of language, then you will know that even ethnic or names of a group is given by location. So as an example, when we say Arab, Arab are not an ethnic. Arab is an Aramaic word, mean desert. So whoever live in the desert, even if they are not from the same ethnic, they call them Arab. This is an Aramaic language. Aram is a word mean the high hills or like mountains. So those who live in the mountains, they were called, or hills, they are called Aramaic. So if you live in Las Vegas in the time of the Aramaic, you are an Arab because you live in the desert. It's like saying gypsy. Gypsy is not one ethnic. It's a life, like a style of living. People don't have houses, they keep moving from place to place, so they call them gypsy, but they're not exactly one ethnic. They are mixed. Arab is the same. Is not an ethnic, never was. It's not even a language. By time, Arabic language formed by mix of languages. This is why when you read the Quran, you will see the Quran is not in Arabic, even though it's called Arabic. Even the word Quran itself is not in Arabic. There's nothing in Arabic. You see, when you have language, there is a base of the language. So any word you can root the word, like Quran. What Quran? You can't. It cannot be Arabic. This is coming from the Aramaic. Qarra wa ra'a. Qar, which means he moved his lips. He said. Ra'a, which means he saw. The Quran cannot be that, because why? Because in order to be qarra wa ra'a, which means Quran, it have to be something said after he saw, which means he read what he saw. But Muhammad, according to Muslim, he was not given a book. He cannot even read. So even the name is wrong. أنا عربية ساكنة جنب الجبل الجبال. I don't know what Joy, is that in Arabic? Are you using Google? Same time, all of us, we knew that not long time ago, you know, depend what long and short is, this land, nobody speak Arabic. Can you find one, just one, scribe in any wall in Jerusalem? Go back to the time so-called Palestine in Arabic? No. So who was there? Those people, they hijack all culture, they hijack all ethnic. Even Moses is a Muslim. Moses is a Muslim. Suddenly Abraham is the grandfather of Muhammad. Jesus is a Muslim. They hijack everything. Even Alexander the Great is a Muslim. Islam is a hijacking a religion. It's not they hijack only airplanes and cars and ship and they are pirate. No, they hijack any famous person. If you are famous and you die, 1,000 years after the Muslim, they will say he converted to Islam, he was a Muslim. Trump is a Muslim. I don't think they will say Biden is a Muslim. It's an embarrassment. Trump, he fit more, like, you know, he like he's a lousy boy. And the Trump is taking my words. Trump, he made a speech 2 days ago and he was saying, he spoke to a Taliban leader, he said to him, Abdul. Where did Trump he learned this word? He said Abdul, Abdul. Did you hear the speech of Trump? Abdul. The next video of okay, let me see, I don't know.
Uthman.
This is Chipet Sheikh Asim.
This weekend.
Second video. No, the second video is 19 hours ago. It doesn't show anything really. Let us see. CNN reporter forced to take a shelter and ground in Israeli. Well, you know, those CNN journalists, they fake things up, you know, like they will throw themselves in the floor even if there's somebody is farting, just to make it like dangerous, because, you know, like, oh, we are in the front line. But I don't think even there's something really serious happening. We saw them many times. CNN, Fox News, all of them, they are liars. Like, even when they like, they report rain, a flood. So what they do, they go to the lowest hole in the street and stand there, and now look at the flood. Look, 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 here. Even we saw in the video, some of them, they are making their clothes dirty to make themselves like it's horrible. So don't take things from those CNN and those stupid people, you know. They will throw in, they will jump in the floor for any reason, just to take, and look, she is in the floor, but the camera on her. I mean, if somebody at risk, you see, if you fell down and the camera is still open, I will believe you. But you fell down and the camera is on and taking position and you have makeup, that must be true scene. That is an Indian movie. You know, in Indian movies, it's amazing, actually. I love Indian movies. You know, the amazing about it, like, impossible things can happen. Impossible. Not only Indian, they eat like so hot food, which is impossible for me to eat, but like a guy meeting a girl in the middle of nowhere, and suddenly there's 50,000 people dancing, wearing the same clothing, moving the same move, singing the same song, and supposedly this is a rendezvous between two lovers and nobody knows about the location. Is that what happened when Hamas, they attacked? The Israeli army, they were asleep? I mean, Indian movie is more convincing for what happened in Israel. I cannot watch Indian movies because I will keep like saying how this happened, what is that, you know. Indian movie is the same as Arabic movies. Like Arabic movies, you hear the guy, like you hear somebody hit somebody, but you're looking at the TV, there's nobody hitting anybody. 5 minutes after the sound came, like the sound come before the video. Like, but you look at the screen, like nobody is hitting anyone. Where is the sound is coming from? 2 minutes later, you see the head. You know? Yeah, Arabic movies, we are the one who created the cinema. Shakespeare is an Arab. His real name is Sheikh Shakespeare. This is what Al-Qaddafi said. Huh? Al-Qaddafi was making a speech in Africa. He gave a check for every African president, and then they decide to name him the King of Kings of Africa. Money, you know, money, you see money? $1 million, give money, give money. All the president of Africa, they agree to name him the King of Kings of Africa. And Al-Qaddafi making a speech, he says, democracy. Democracy, where the word democracy come from? Democracy, هذه كلمة معناها democracy. Democracy, bring the chairs. Suddenly, democracy is coming from the Arab. Yeah, we are the one who created democracy. I mean, come on, bring the chairs. You keep telling me the next one. What about you give me the title instead of telling me next one? The next one. And I will keep clicking at next one, and then you keep saying to me, this is not the one. Is that an Indian, Knight, are you an Indian director in an Indian movie? He keeps saying to me, click at the next one. We click at the next one, he says, this is not the one. The next one. Oh boy. Where is Toiba Singer now? Don't worry, he will come in a week or two from now and he will praise Hamas. He will say Islam have nothing to do with Hamas. Just wait, you know. He will say Hamas have nothing. Prophet Muhammad will never approve that. Never. Even Muhammad says, if you find a Jew hiding behind a tree, kill him. And this will be happening in the judgment day. I am texture dad 500 for you if you give me 10,000 in 2007 is still here. Okay, June. Okay, no problem. But June, I don't know. I mean, you are his dad. So I did the block texture 10 hours ago. His dad came after 10 hours. I mean, thank God you don't work in the police station. Because you are so fast, man. All right. Where is the mom? Where is the mom? Is the mom here? The title is raw footage. Raw footage. Raw footage. Raw footage. Well, here we go. Okay, I see a raw footage here.
الله أكبر. حط الهرم حط راسك يا زلمه. بالجوادر
Yeah, obviously this is a video made by Hamas because they are hiding the faces of the fighters. So later Israel will not target them. Mostly the one who was holding the camera, or maybe posted later by Hamas somewhere. Yeah, maybe Hamas posted. Yeah, anyway, this is in the IDF videos. so nobody can censor them, because if they censor, they have to censor those too. But anyway, we know what happened, and you know, I'm not worried really about Israel, the strength of Israel. Israel is a very powerful country, extremely powerful country. But what I'm worried about, that if such a thing happen again, and those who they are in charge, they go to sleep. Actually, if you think about it, Israel should be very thankful for what happened, because that exposed all the weakness of defense they have. They are so lucky that this is not a massive attack of a massive country like Egypt or Iran. If a few thousand they were able to do this in a few hours, what if the attack launched by Egypt? And now the Israelis are very relaxed with Egypt. They think Egypt is a friend, which is not true. So I hope that they learn their lesson, and they will change the way they monitor their borders, and they will not focus in sensor and electronic alarm system, because those can be hacked, those can be stopped, those can lose power, those can be hit. If all your system of defense depend in a sensor, always you have to maintain the traditional way beside all technology. And always you have to have, they should have actually flying drones non-stop in the space. I mean, this is the country who make the best drones in the world. Can't you keep drones, you know, flying non-stop? Are you out of electricity? Are you out of money? They should monitor all their borders and the sea with non-stop drones, which is very easy. But obviously what happened is that when somebody, he think he become a lion, he is so strong, he is so powerful, he sleep. Stephen saying Hamas killed Egyptian soldiers and killed more than 300 Egyptian, Muslim Egyptian too, and they made explosion in churches, and then still the Egyptian, they support Hamas. Yeah, because you know the issue is Hamas represent the real religion of Islam. The government in Egypt don't present that. They don't. So the majority of the Egyptian, they will support Hamas. As long the second you say Allahu Akbar and you say Muhammad, then people will support. That is the fact. That's why we are saying to people, this is not about a militant, this is not about a land, this is not about freeing a land, this is about religion. Imagine if Hamas is still the one who control Egypt, because yes, they control Egypt. The Muslim Brotherhood, they took over Egypt for almost 2 years. If they are the one still in charge, Israel will be, situation will be totally difficult. So anyway, the Chinese, they said, he left as a donkey, never came back as a horse. And the leaders of Israel in the last week, they were donkeys. They were not horses. They let their guard down. They did not protect their borders. And they went for vacation. And everybody was asleep. It was a very horrible mistake. The price is so high. But still, They should be thankful that the price is not what it can be. And they should learn from what happened, so it should not happen again. Otherwise, if the attack was done by Iran or by Egypt, not by a group of militants, the casualty will be massive. The army were asleep. The leaders on vacation. The whole nation is asleep. What a shame. What a shame. So anyway, just to make it simple for you, what I think about what will happen in the coming week, or the coming, let us say, 2 weeks. I don't trust Netanyahu. I believe Netanyahu is a scumbag. I know many of you will be unhappy with me saying that, but I believe strongly Netanyahu is the last one to be the leader for this time. He's not. All what he will do is just to protect his position for the coming election, which means he will do things to make himself look like a hero. You see, I avenge you by destroying buildings. Until now, we do not know really if they killed. I mean, what is the percentage of those from Hamas who got killed? We don't know. Most likely, they are very few. Hamas is hiding under the ground. Last week, Hamas, they have a huge parade. Tens of thousands they gather, and Netanyahu did nothing. That was the perfect time to kill them. Now it's very hard. And now if you go, even if you go invade the land, they will get out from Egypt. So if the Israeli really, they want to capture Gaza and capture Hamas, they should take the borders between Egypt and Gaza, and they should demolish the land. The whole land must be demolished. Should bombardment very heavy. They should be able to dig down deep, 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 deep and put massive bombs, not just normal missiles, in order to get them captured inside Gaza. Otherwise, if those tunnels still open, they will get out from the side of Egypt. And I believe already a lot of them, they are there already. So if Israeli go inside Gaza, Hamas go out to Egypt, Israel leave, Hamas come back. So they did nothing. If the Israeli want to do the right thing, they should not leave Gaza never again. This territory should be again under the control of Israel by military, and should not allow any Islamic organization to be functioning in that territory. And if you want a real solution, they should take them all and send them to Egypt. This is not their land. This is the land of the Jews. You will never have peace as long as they are there. Send them all to Egypt. Egypt is 1,000 times bigger than Israel. Empty land, massive land. Send them to Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan. But you should not keep them there. So I don't trust what Netanyahu will do. He's just going to do some. They want to show you, like, look what I destroyed. 10% of Gaza became dust. But this is useless. They did that before. Nothing new. You want to destroy now 100 more building? There's nobody there. So I hope that what will happen is not what I'm thinking. But I don't trust this man. And we don't trust Biden. So who's left? European Union? Good luck with that. Mostly, Netanyahu will do some action just to make his citizen feel better. But it's not real. I don't think he will do anything serious. And I hope I'm wrong. If he is serious, he should attack Qatar. At least send commandos to arrest or to kill the head of Hamas is in Qatar. This is where the money is coming from. The prince of Qatar should be arrested and brought into justice. Erdogan, those are the real Hamas. They are just talking about Iran. When all of us, we knew that Qatar is behind everything. All the weapons bought by Qatar, smuggled by Erdogan, the training done by Iran. But if you see what the Israelis saying, they keep saying Iran, Iran, Iran. But this is not really what happened. As long as they are not sharing the truth, that means they are just planning for nothing. Look, I'm seeing a video now. This guy is setting fire. Not only they kill the people inside the houses, look how filthy they are. He stole their food, and now he want to set a fire in the house.
ايش لقيت؟ خد غير بوتي.
Look at this. They even took them in the sea. What a shame. What a shame. I don't know what to say. But I cannot blame the terrorists for being terrorists. I can blame only the Israeli leader for being stupid. As simple as that. Right? Nobody can blame a terrorist for being a terrorist. It's not an excuse to say, oh, they are evil. We know that. Until now, actually, Netanyahu did not apologize by resigning. If you have little dignity, he should leave the office immediately and give his job to someone he can do a better job. But he has no dignity. He worship his chair. He's a chair worshipper. All right. I want to say thank you guys for being here. And me, myself, I support Israel. In fact, I will not even mind to go and fight with them side by side. But I am sure they are not short of men. As long as they have a lot of men, they go to parties. Well, I think it's the duty of their men to defend their land. Let the hippie force the Orthodox Jews, force Toriba Singer to carry a gun and defend this coward who defend Muhammad always. We pray that they will be doing better. Did you see the video title, Mossad Chief Level, a Threat to Iran Leadership, West Bank Clashes? No, I did not see, but my friend, talk is cheap. So what threat, you know, they are threatening Iran for the last 25 years. Netanyahu, he was there. Iran, every day they took Iran. But they never hit a bullet at Iran. Talk is cheap. You know, I don't want to go in details, but the one who made Hezbollah grow is the stupid Israeli leaders. When they withdrew from south of Lebanon a long time ago, when they did that, they made Hezbollah look like victorious. It was just politics. They withdrew overnight. Stupid decision. So the truth is that those terrorist groups, all of them, they grow because the West and Israel, they close eyes on them or even sometimes support them. In fact, Hamas itself, in certain time, was sponsored by the Israeli government. You might say, how come? The Israeli, because they are so smart, they say to themselves, Oh, let us release the founder of Hamas, which is a smaller group, from jail, so they can grow, and then they will compete with the Yasser Arafat group, and they will kill each other. And this is what happened, really. Until now, they are divided. They hate each other. But now you have more aggressive terrorists than Yasser Arafat. Very simple. The same as what the stupid American did with Osama bin Laden. They want to get rid of the Soviet Union in Afghanistan. Oh, we got rid of it. But now we have a more aggressive dogs in Afghanistan. Anytime you support evil, evil will come back to you. Remember that. Anyone support the Islamist terrorist, he will pay the price. Supporting evil cannot be justified. An American and Israeli, they pay the price by support. Netanyahu himself, just a few years ago, he built a hospital for Hamas in the Syrian border with Israel. Yes, Hamas. Those Syrian rebels are Hamas. Those are Muslim Brotherhood. And even the video is there in the internet. You can go and see it. He visited them there. He shook hands with them. So how you fight them in Israel and you support them in Syria? Until now, they did not get it. Supporting the devil will make you a devilish, not a good man, not smart man. Every single Muslim sponsored by Israel in Syria hate Israel. So why you support them? Stupid. Obama sent $600 million to the Muslim Brotherhood and Al-Qaeda in Syria. Do you notice that until now, the American, they never mention Al-Qaeda in Syria no more? They don't talk about it. Suddenly the Qaeda is our friends. Why? Because they are protected by Erdogan. They have a massive territory controlled in Syria. Syria is way more close to Europe than Afghanistan. How come they're not worried? So you have a corrupt leadership in America, in Israel, and this is why those terrorists, they flourish. They find weakness. Did you ask yourself why they were able to do this now? Because in the last 20 years, Israel never have a real leader. Never. They have potatoes. They have people who do politics, not leaders. Same Israel did by helping Azerbaijan. They help Azerbaijan, a Muslim country, to kill the Christian people. Zero ethic. So always when you do evil, evil will come back to you. I hope people will remember that. Why the Israeli don't cry for the people of Armenia? Why the whole world don't talk about what happened in Armenia? Because Armenians, they are poor, nobody, you know. Nobody care. By the way, in the same time, I believe that Armenians, they did a stupid job. They trusted Putin. Any nation trust other nation for their protection are stupid. Totally stupid. It doesn't matter if you are a big nation or a small nation. If you trust someone else on your protection, you are a donkey. Putin sold you out to the Turkish. Israelis sponsor Azerbaijan because they need them in the border of Iran. They justify it. This world is full of garbage. And somebody have to do the cleaning. We are not sure who yet. But neither Netanyahu is the person who can do it. I don't trust this man. And I pray that I'm wrong. I pray that Netanyahu will be the person who will do the cleaning. But let us see. I can say I am 95% sure that Netanyahu will not do a good job in the coming 2 weeks. And the talk about demolishing Hamas is nothing but politics. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope. He will destroy many buildings, but he is not even killing Hamas. They aren't even there. Most of them, they are already in Egypt. So we hope and we pray. More than this, we can say nothing. In the same time, what happened, it can be a great lesson for Israel, so they will learn that they should not ever do such a mistake again. You are lucky today that the attack happened by a 2,000, 3,000 invader, not a massive army like the Iranian army or the Egyptian army. What will happen to you if the invasion was 300,000? What will happen? With way more higher equipment and technology, what will happen? So you lost 1,200 citizens? You're lucky. Otherwise, the casualty can be beyond imagination. If you live in the neighborhood of terrorists, never close your eyes. Never. If you sign a peace agreement with a terrorist, never believe in it for a second, even if you shake hands with them today. Never. And if you do, you just signed your death sentence. It's like sleeping with the snake in a box, and the snake convinces you that her skin is soft now and she's going to sleep. The one who trusts a snake is a fool. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I don't want to keep you longer, and I hope tomorrow or the day after we will have a better news, and I will try to come again tomorrow. Until I see you again, if you feel like to subscribe if you are new, if you like what we do, you can subscribe and share our videos. And if you don't like, well, good for you. Maybe it's better for your health, because camel urine never was healthy. And here, if you come here, you will hear us talking a lot about Muhammad, Dr. Muhammad, and his camel urine medical magical power. So we hope Hamas will be destroyed, and we pray that the Israeli army will be victorious by a real victory, not by destroying buildings where nobody live there and Hamas are gone. Let us see. Thank you all. God is good.